Yo, go. Yo, go. My camera a little bit crooked. Oh, Testing, testing. 3 2 3, 3 2 3. Alright. The truth and the lies. Truth and the lies. She said, I'm big with it. I'm wishing on a star. She said, I'm a star, get on front. She said,
Hey, yo, Daniel, what's this? Hey, I wasn't wishing on a star, I was wishing a backland. We in the club to see where the licks at. We ain't in this bitch asking bitches for lap dance. Learn more from the scale than what I learned in math class. All of my family was trappers and crackheads. Daddy was a pimp slapping hoes with the backhand. Shot me a nigga through the Glock in the trash can. Hit a nigga up, set a Glock for 100. I had my bitch burn my clothes with a lighter and gas can and threw her a couple of honey. I had to cut off my brother and one of my best friends. Niggas couldn't keep it 200. Honesty and loyalty, the only thing I ever wanted. They told me stay down, you gon' get what you want. But trauma and pain is not what I wanted. This shit here for real, better ask my man. Used to walk around the corner and serve my green. Got a plug out in Cali, a plug out in Tulsa, a plug in the city and a plug in Miami. Bandit, I had to take what I wanted, wasn't none of this shit here. Every time I turn around, I get stabbed in the back. I'm surprised that I'm still standing. Gotta get a little meaner when they take your kindness for granted, cause that's when they take advantage. Can't think with your heart, cause the more that you use it, it make it more difficult for you to manage. I'm hurt, but I know it get better with time. I'm laughing and smiling on the outside, but on the inside, nigga, I've been ready to die. Been calling that little girl my daughter, but just found out whole time that she wasn't even mine. Get put through the worst and still act like I'm fine, cause one day the sun gotta shine. Ain't nothing perfect, cause one day we all gotta cry.
My boy Ghost.
And one day we don't, cause one day we all gotta die. I can be 2 states away, but still 1 call away. If I love you, then I got your spine. I just accepted the fact that I'm cursed. I done seen shit go from bad to the worst. I done seen niggas get put in that dirt. Ever since I put my feelings in last and my money in first, I've been numb to the hurt. I'm taking whatever come with this shit. Never been scared to death, I'm prepared for a hearse. That's why I pray for the best and prepare for the worst, nigga. Hey, I wasn't wishing on a star, I was wishing a backland. We in the club to see where the licks at. We ain't in this bitch asking bitches for lap dance. Learn more from the scale than what I learned in math class. All of my family was trappers and crackheads. Daddy was a pimp slapping hoes with the backhand. Shot me a nigga through the Glock in the trash can. Hit a nigga up, set a Glock for 100. I had my bitch burn my clothes with a lighter and gas can and threw her a couple of honey. I had to cut off my brother and one of my best friends. Niggas couldn't keep it 200. Honesty and loyalty, the only thing I ever wanted. They told me stay down, you gon' get what you want. But trauma and pain is not what I want.
What's the word? This your first time coming? You Ben was on here?
I'm with it, she eat it, I lick it, moving fast, I'm on her ass, okay, I get it, grab her out, she throw it back, I'm hitting and giving her the business, murder scene, a stick to up her body, know I had to kill it, I'm with it, I ain't finished, let's get it, I grew up.
You been watching on YouTube, on gang, appreciate it, my brother.
She can't get enough of me, say I can't get enough too. Now turn around, I beat it down. She said she
they was tweaking.
She say too. I keep around. I asked the can she bring some friends, smoke out the pound. She asked how many, I say two. Say she like it, then I start to hitting it bad. She get on top, she made it rock. I vision lots of amounts of cash. Slim in the waist, but it's okay. Try and give her lots of amounts of ass. Shoot on her face, I did that bad. She say bad, steady run away, and I don't like it. I just won't hit it up in my way, so please don't fight.
You know how, man, E1 Central C, biggest drillers.
360, I'm with it. She eat it, I lick it. Moving fast, I'm on her ass. Okay, I get it. Grab her how she throw it back. I'm hitting, giving her the business. Murder scene, stick to up her body. Know I had to kill it. I'm with it. I ain't finished.
Y'all was saying all types of shit.
I grip her back, make sure I got
game.
Can't figure what you do to me.
I'm gonna have some more people on live and shit. Bring some more people on live. Cause I've been like, fuck it. Cause real deal, what had happened was basically, bro, this is the only way I be dancing, bro. I don't be dancing, bro. I ain't gonna back to you. But I'm finna start bringing more people on and shit. On live stream and shit. Cause I be having motherfuckers over. I just don't make them be on live and shit. So I'll be like, shit. And honestly, I don't be caring for real. But then I'll be like, y'all gotta be on live now. I ain't gonna back to you. The best like and deeper. Deeper than you think. Just not digger deep. It's more deeper on game. Nah, I ain't do that. Okay. But we gonna have some more people. I'm gonna bring I don't know. What the fuck? I'm gonna bring Rich. Yeah, I ain't gonna back to you, but yeah, all the females that be wanting to come over now, they gotta hop on live. I ain't gonna back to you. It's been slapped up in college. Central C was slapping people up in college. On game, slapping people up. Yo, I think you streamed. Fuck that one for you page. What you mean? Oh, you got 2 UK videos? Yeah, that's that UK shit. I ain't gonna back to you. That UK. I'm gonna force some more people to listen to UK shit. Every time when someone come over to my house now, the rule is I gotta force y'all to listen to UK shit. Okay, it's just the rule now. Just the rule for any female that wanna come over. You guys to be on the stream now. I can't even allow no more people to come over without being on stream, bro. I got to, bro. On game. Real deal. That shit was wild. I ain't gonna back to you. And people be trying to be more nice on stream and shit too. On game. She was trying to be nice and shit. You see me, bro, I tell y'all off the back what's trash and what's not off the back. I'll let y'all know, bro. On game. I don't want to be sugarcoating it. Off the back. You know what I'm gonna say, bro. People be trying, even Otto ass. I told Otto boy, I be like, boy, you be trying to sugarcoat it, gang. Y'all be trying to be nice and shit, boy. I ain't being nice, boy. I'm letting them know the truth. They ain't gonna get better if you tell them this shit good, bro. They not gonna get better. They gonna think this shit good, bro. They gonna think this shit okay. Nah, bro. I can't let niggas think this shit okay, bro. On game. They ass be like bro. You can't do this on game. Real deal. 1 out of 8. Shit, that shit, bro. The UK, man, that shit. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Real deal. That shit kind of wild. But honestly, bro, I'm starting to get people to like the shit, bro. Real deal. I'm getting people to like the shit because I promise y'all, bro. No one around me gave a fuck about UK till I start doing this shit, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you, but it's much, bro. They ass didn't know about UK, wasn't watching no UK, wasn't listening to no music. I'm the reason why I don't even listen to Central C. Let's start there, bro. I'm really putting UK on the map, bro. Cause niggas didn't take y'all serious, bro. Niggas say y'all music ass off the bat. I'm really opening the door to Americans, bro. Because lots of Americans, if they talking about the UK, they damn near just making fun of y'all. Real deal, bro. They just making fun of you. I'm actually showing the truth and actually showing the real side without motherfucking just joking around and just acting like the UK goofy like every other American on game. Because people laughed at me when I told them, bro, I be reacting to UK shit. Hey, boy, you react to UK shit? Yeah, pussy. You heard it. You heard it correct, nigga. We react to UK shit over here. Hey, what the fuck you talking about? You just gonna see. You just gonna see. That's how I know I'm doing something different. When motherfuckers be like, boy, what the fuck is you? Boy, what the fuck? That's how I know I'm doing the right thing, bro. It's gonna work out eventually, bro. I just gotta get motherfucking Americans to fuck with it, bro. Americans ain't fucking with it right now, but slowly but surely, I'm gonna get Americans to fuck with it, bro. On game. That's the goal. That's why I be forcing people to watch that shit on game. I can't even listen to that shit no more. Please don't. You talking about that UK? Ah, yeah, I ain't gonna bow to you. Now the music that'd be more harder for me to get people to fuck with. I feel like the music could be a little bit more harder to get people to fuck with. But I feel like with that gang shit on gang, I could most definitely put something together with that. Just gonna take a little bit of time. But that's why I be testing people out, bro. Having people come on live, see what the fuck they think about it. If they could be interested in it and y'all could be interested in it, I know I'm doing the right thing. That's why I be trying to bring different people on live to get like, if they could actually watch this shit. Because I know they ain't gonna watch it. If I don't show them this shit, they is not gonna watch that shit. So I need to know what the Americans think about this shit when they see that shit. So really, the shit also be helping me like analyze the situation and shit and see, is this like something that I should keep going with? But most American that I bring on live, they will watch it and be interested if I show them it. It's not to the point where they go out their way to watch that shit. I'm trying to be that nigga though, to make it to where Americans actually go out their way to watch the UK shit, bro. On game. That's the goal right there. That's a hard task though, bro. That's a hard task to do. I ain't gonna back to you. Yeah, bro. I ain't see one UK song unless I scroll on Facebook. Yeah. Work the grill. I mean, I be on the grill. I can't grill good, but I've been practicing. I ain't gonna back to you. I've been practicing this shit. Real deal. Like I practice. I throw like a little. I be throwing like little barbecues at my crib and shit on game. Cause now, you know me, I be doing shit like that. I don't throw like parties and shit at my crib, but I had like little barbecues and shit, little slice shit like that. That motherfuckers come over. Okay. It's just the accent be throwing me off. I bet Chicago birds. What? What you mean Chicago birds? I mean, I can make a bird. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say I make the best shit though. I ain't gonna bash you that shit. Are you from what burbs you from? Cause I live down the burbs too, gang. So what burbs you from, bro? Don't tell me you from Harvey. You from Harvey. I don't know where that's at, gang. I don't know. I don't know where that be at, bro. Where the fuck that be at, gang? That's like up north, like a up north suburbs or something. You see, yeah, yeah. I don't know about that on gang. I don't know about that. That's why I knew it had to be something up north, cause I don't know shit about north nothing, up north the city, none of that shit. Yeah, she cool. She cool. Okay. She cool. Everybody be cool though. Everybody be cool and shit. Everybody be cool. I'm gonna bring more people on though. On game. Start bringing people on and shit. I'm gonna bring more women on and shit. That depends. I got a couple females I could bring on live, motherfucking, to do live and shit, bro. That shit ain't nothing. I just really, per se, I just didn't want to be that guy that like, cause I know females kind of like motherfucking get your views up. I kind of want to be up for me on game. Cause having females inside the live, bro, that ain't shit, bro. Like getting a decent looking female to be on the live, bro. That shit like easy, bro. I got my own crib and shit, bro. That shit ain't nothing to get a female to come over. It's just shit. Some females I don't feel even worthy to be on the live. Some females ain't motherfucking live worthy on game. Not saying they ugly, because I ain't gonna bap to you. I don't have no ugly females come over my crib, bro. Real deal, bro. And it's much, bro. Any female that I have on this live, I bet you they ain't gonna be bumped on game. Unless I just decide to start adding random females into the live. You feel me? Then, bro, I ain't gonna have no bunk females. I ain't gonna bap to you. I ain't gonna you can ask anyone who know me, bro. I don't even think I ever been with like I don't even think I'm capable of getting it. Like I can ugly females kind of mess with me. I'll be cool. I'll be cool with ugly female, but I ain't gonna back to you. I'm thinking about it. I haven't even been like cool with like no ugly female before. Real deal. But have I? Have I? I don't think so. Okay. You said the ugly females. Oh yeah, nah, I don't mess with like ghetto females. Like, like I feel like I did meet this new female. I did meet this new female and shit. She kind of ghetto. I ain't gonna bad to you. She kind of ghetto, but I mean, she thick, but she is ghetto. I ain't gonna bad to you. Her being on the live, that's the face I'm gonna have to make, bro. On game, yo. There's a couple females I'll have to make that face for, bro. They ass. I feel it would down there be funny, bro. It would be funny. On game. I might have to do it. I may have to do it on game. Listen, they be tweaking. Miami females easy. Boy, I ain't gonna back to you, gang. I can't mess with no female that be wanting money from me, bro. Every female that come around me know that if I do something, it's just because I truly want to. And I gotta truly want to. Like, females gotta give me a reason to wanna get them something. Like, I'm not taking no female out on a date. I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, you can come chill at my crib. We could watch a movie, get fried. That's the most you getting out of me, shorty. And then after you show me that you actually a real one, then I'll probably throw you some money on, not throw you money, like on game, not throwing you no money, not one of those, but I'll start taking you places with me. Like, I'll probably take you out to eat or some shit, all that shit. But off the back, no. Off the back, no. Like, females have tried to be like, oh yeah, you gotta do this and do that. Shorty, I'm not being around you. I'm not being around you. And then they always end up coming around. I feel like females, they like to test the waters to see what you gonna allow. And then based on that, that's how they gonna go about the situation and shit. But I feel like every female then they gonna try to see what they could get out of you, and then they gonna base it from there. You feel me? That's what they damn near be doing. But some females really just be too materialistic. They just really be on that money. And I'll be like, get the fuck on, shorty boy. Your ass ain't worth 2 cents on game. Promise you, bro, I would not give these hoes 2 cents on game, bro. You gotta get it up. Money ain't free. Money ain't free on game. You sure you gotta work it up on game. You work it up. I'm about the ghetto. You talk about the ghetto females. I don't like to mess with the females, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you. I honestly feel like you gotta mess with a certain age range. I ain't gonna bap to you. A certain age range and shit. That be the whole thing. I feel like you just gotta see about who they hang around. But really, bro, I don't really be too much worried though. I ain't gonna back to you. Cause if someone blick me down, it's because I got backdoored. I ain't gonna back to you, gang. And I ain't gonna really get backdoored because nigga, I don't fuck with people. And I got dogs. My dog's gonna fucking alert me. And if someone blick my dog because they alerted me, I'm gonna blick them. I'm going over rah, 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 on gang. But I don't really be worried about the females like being too much backdoor because I'll be like, bro, whoever they send gonna get fucked up. Like, the only way they gonna get me, bro, is them niggas motherfucking shoot up the crib and miraculously a bullet hit me through the crib. But boy, someone gonna get blew down. They better have a couple of them. That's why I keep the chopper right next to my bed. I honestly keep a gun everywhere inside my house. Real deal. Like anywhere I go, I got a gun in reach. You feel me? Like, so if I fall asleep, just go to the room and shit, fall asleep, it's gonna be a gun in there. If I be up in here, gun up in here. If I go in the living room, gun up in there. You feel me? So it's like I just make it to where everywhere I go, it's a gun in reach. So I could blick you down at arm's reach on game. I can't go anywhere without it. I don't understand. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep. That's why I don't go to New York and Cali and shit. I ain't gonna bap to you, cause they ain't finna do me dirty in Cali, bro. Blick me down. And I work hard to not be a felon. So I'm gonna make sure I use my Second Amendment right on game and legally be able to carry. If I can't legally carry, get the fuck on game. Get the fuck on if I can't legally carry. Talking about a switchy. But I gotta get a mouse, bro. My fucking keyboard tripping. Yeah, shit, man. They be out here tweaking and leaping and whatever. Yeah, bro. That's why I be telling people like you always need to have something up on you, cause if you don't, then yeah, you never know, bro. Like I feel like the goal is to never like my goal personally is to never have to use my gun. Like that's my goal to never have to use it. If I gotta use it, then I gotta use it. But that's really like I ain't gonna back to you. I never really like have in my head like, oh yeah, I want to use my blick. You feel me? But I keep it on me because if I got to, I will blick you down. But my last thing I want to do is have to blick someone down because it's like, bro, there's no need for that. But really, I just stay out the way so I don't gotta use my blick because I know you put yourself in certain situations, you're gonna have to use your blick. That's the whole thing right there. Lots of people gotta use their blick because they being situated. Now some people it's just shit, wrong place, wrong time. But some motherfuckers they gotta use their blick because what the situations they put themselves in. Ain't gonna back to you. And lots of times when people gotta use their blick, it's because they put themselves in a situation and have to use it. And then it's like the little 5-10% that, actually gotta use it because, it's just somebody tweaking this shit. Shit, honestly, I'm trying to find some videos. I haven't really been having no videos to really do for real. I've really been, you feel me? Okay. It depends on what it was, on what page it was. Sometimes I damn it just don't be doing them bitches because it'd be iffy. Like, if I get like an iffy feeling now, I just don't even do that shit no more. Like, I just seen a fully chopped video that I knew would damn near get views, but I just got that feeling. Don't do that fully chop video on game. They said his ass is getting watched by the feds or some shit. Not doing that shit on my YouTube page. I ain't gonna bap to you. Nah, I've been risking it. You said you angry in life. I ain't gonna cap. I always look people in their eyes, but that shit is just, you feel me. That's I just always do. Just look at a motherfucker and shit. Okay. But I'm still people down like innocent and shit. Like I just let them just make sure like nigga, I see you too. On game. Boogity boogity boo. Let me see. Yeah, no, I ain't doing birdie. Yeah, no, I ain't doing birdie. On game. Like to the nigga in that bitch. Boy, folks most definitely ain't no one gonna react to that shit, boy. He gonna be so happy he gonna copyright strike my ass, boy. Folks got 2,000. I don't trust no nigga with 2,000 subscribers. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. That's poster. They ass be taking nigga shit down, bro. Told y'all, bro, I'm scared of them little pages, bro. Them little pages be the main niggas. But nah, three-way, I'm gonna do your video though. That Highland Crime Boulevard on game. I'm subscribed to folks. I already know he cool, bro. He cool peoples. Bro, Ghost, where the fuck did you even find Brody Page at, bro? Like, where the fuck did y'all even be finding this shit at, bro? Real deal, gang. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck you even find Brody shit, bro? Like, that's ain't no shit that just supposed to just pop up on your feed, bro. Like, what the fuck do you be looking for, gang? Man, it's just a nigga, it's just a random nigga sitting inside his room talking about why UK drill is awful. He just a nigga inside the room. Just like I don't even think the nigga edit the video or nothing, bro. The nigga just in that bitch, bro. I'm like, boy, where the fuck you find these niggas at, gang? Like real, how the fuck you even find that shit, gang? I mean, I don't show them niggas cause them niggas, boy. Shit, I would do it if niggas didn't copyright strike, but his shit is 100% original organic content. That's just him sitting there talking. He got full rights over that motherfucking video 100% on game. Like these niggas that would be reacted to, they ask a copyright strike. But in all reality, I could get the video back. I just don't be liking to deal with it. But people like that, like that's him. That's him on game. Oh, what the fuck? Mm. Yeah, thought they was untouchable on game. I would watch this shit. It gave me interest on game. Folks coming in with the batting hammer. They is not fucking around. The baton hammer. They thought they was untouchable. South London gang. Okay, no. As an American, I really don't know what's going on out in the UK for real. And today we finna find out about the South London gang that thought they was untouchable. I didn't know y'all thought y'all was untouchable in the UK because y'all know we'd take that ship over there to the UK real fast. No, I'm just playing around with you. I just playing around with you. But let's see what's going on inside the UK and stuff, man. See if y'all really getting diabolical in the streets. Oh. Hey, gang, hold up. First of all, off the back, bro, why did he run in with a taser pointed? Like, if that was America, bro, he coming in blick pointed, bro. They ain't kicking in no door with a taser. I ain't going back to you.
Yeah. Conspiracy to commit robbery, okay? Also possession of a firearm.
Behind that car.
They weren't just another London gang. This group of young men were armed, dangerous, and chasing respect through fear. Known online as the Woolio Gang, they carried...
I ain't gonna bap to you, gang. This the first time I done seen videos of UK people actually holding blicks, bro. Real deal, bro. You rarely see a UK person holding a blick, bro. I think they most definitely was one of the most dangerous gangs out there for sure, because what other gangs got blicks like this? And if they had them, we would have seen them.
Carried knives and guns, filmed themselves holding them, and posted videos showing off a lifestyle built on threats, violence, and stolen money. But behind the masks and music, there was real harm and real victims. It all came to a head in a quiet street in Avley, Essex. What should have been a simple meeting to buy mobile phones turned into something far more violent. £4,000 was stolen. One man was hit in the face with a loaded gun, and by the time police arrived, the gang had already vanished.
Man, I know that food spot right there is good, just because it's like when you see a whole bunch of hood stuff going on at the food stop, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the best food place.
But what the gang didn't know was that they were already being watched. A joint operation between Essex Police and the Met's Trident unit was quietly building a case.
The feds.
Behind the scenes, officers were tracking their phones, scanning their social media, and linking them to shootings in South London. The walls were closing in. This is the story of how a group of young men turned drill music, gang culture, and social media into a weapon, and how...
Nah, man. You see, this is what I mean by the UK, bro. Y'all, I thought y'all was real life having sword fights out in the UK, and then I'm really disappointed when I see how y'all actually be using them. Like, it don't really look that cool. Like, I honestly had higher expectations for how y'all use it, but y'all look like GTA characters trying to use a machete.
How a team of detectives brought them down. South London has long been a breeding ground for street gangs, territory divided by postcode, pride, and power. The Woolio Gang emerged from this environment, rooted in the Woolwich and Plumstead areas. Their name was whispered among young people in schools and estates, often spoken with a mix of fear and fascination. What set them apart wasn't just their numbers or territory, it was their boldness. These were young men who didn't hide in the shadows. They brought their threats online, pushed their message through music, and used social media as both a platform and a weapon.
Oh yeah, they most definitely going to jail. This is not America. Like, if y'all trying to do that type of behavior, you most definitely got to try to do that in America, because the UK, y'all ban y'all rappers for making certain music. Like, how are you banning rappers from making diss songs? That's the most UK stuff I heard.
The gang's image was built around drill music, a genre that thrives on rawness and realness.
You said they
But for
firing up
Woolio, the
crumpets.
lyrics weren't just entertainment, they were warnings. Their videos showed firearms, threats to rivals, and open references to attacks. It was a performance, yes, but a deadly one. Each upload acted as both a boast and a provocation, fueling tensions with rival groups across the capital. But behind the posturing was a...
Who is Brody? Is this a mask? Bro, is this a mask that he get on, bro? Gang, am I tweaking right now? Who is Brody, bro? Like, what is going on? You see, bro, the UK got too much unexplainable stuff that I just don't want to even figure out.
deeper problem. Many of the gang's members were already slipping into serious crime, carrying weapons, dealing drugs, and building reputations off the back of fear. Some had previous convictions, others were already on police radars. Yet the online following kept growing, reinforcing the illusion of control and status. That illusion would soon lead them to take even bigger risks. As their videos clocked thousands of views, their grip on the streets tightened. Drill wasn't just a soundtrack, it was a recruitment tool. Young people, some barely out of school, were drawn to the Woolio image. Fast money, viral fame, and no fear. But in reality, the gang's life was anything but secure. Police were watching closely, rival gangs were circling, and members were becoming increasingly reckless, flashing real weapons in public, some of them loaded. The Woolio...
I ain't gonna back to you, bro. I feel like they doing too much to try to like show that they like that. Like, I ain't gonna back to you. That is kind of like a flex in the UK though. Like, real deal. Someone having a whole bunch of blicks in the UK, bro, that's like really showing like, bro, we the most strongest gang in our area, bro. In the UK, bro, if you got blicks, bro, you automatically like a high level threat. Real deal.
Woolio gang weren't operating in isolation. They were part of a wider network of London crews caught in long-running feuds, territorial battles that had already claimed lives. And while some saw drill as expression, police saw it as evidence, an entry point into serious organised crime. The tipping point came not in a music video, but on an Essex street in late 2023. And that's where the case took a serious turn. Monday 20th of November 2023. It was supposed to be a quiet evening in Aveley, a small town on the edge of Essex.
But
But
them
behind
streets so
closed
small.
doors, something darker was unfolding. 3 men had arranged to meet others to buy mobile phones, straightforward, or so it seemed.
Bro,
But
is
what
they
was
robbing a
waiting for them
bank?
wasn't a seller. It was an ambush. The Woolio gang had travelled from South London with
No. I thought y'all had different types of stuff, bro. Y'all most definitely, yeah, bro. Your finger could barely fit inside that trigger too, bro. Y'all bogus for that, gang. This is most definitely the Call of Duty zombie starter guns for sure.
the plan. £4,000 in cash was brought by the buyers, money that never stood a chance. As soon as the meeting began, the gang struck. One of them pulled out a gun. In the chaos, he struck one of the victims in the face with the weapon, and the force of the hit caused the loaded magazine to fall to the ground. The victims were left shaken, robbed, and injured.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I personally feel like he just wasn't holding it the correct way, and that's why the magazine ended up popping out, because lots of people don't be knowing how to hold it the right way. Like my homie, I took him to the range for the first time, you feel me? He shooting it, but he holding it the wrong way, so he accidentally pressed the button and the magazine ended up falling out, or it's not in all the way. You hit him, then it ended up flying out.
The suspects fled into the night before the police could arrive. It was a bold and brutal attack, but one that left traces. That magazine, the one that hit the floor, was still there when police returned to the scene the next morning, and by then, one of the suspects...
How did you not get your magazine that fell out your firearm? I ain't gonna bap to you. If I see my magazine fly, I'm scrambling on the floor to pick it back up. I ain't gonna bap to you.
...had made a mistake. Officers found 23-year-old Brian Adu nearby, claiming he was out to clean his shoes. But he was carrying a zombie knife and wearing clothing that linked him directly to the robbery. He was arrested on the spot. His phone opened the first door. Inside, it was a goldmine of evidence. Videos of gang members showing off firearms, referencing real-world violence, and bragging about their crimes. But that wasn't all. That single phone began to unravel the wider picture, linking several men to not just the Aveley robbery, but to much more serious crimes. The attack in Aveley wasn't random. It was a move by a gang that believed they could...
Bro looked like a giraffe under the mask, bro. He most definitely looked like a creature in the night or something, bro. He don't look human under that mask.
Cross borough lines, commit armed robbery, and disappear without consequence. But what they didn't realize was that this incident had tipped them into a new category. This wasn't just gang violence, it was now a firearms case. And that meant Essex Police's serious and organised crime unit were getting involved. So was the Met's Trident team. And from this moment on, the clock was ticking for the Woolio gang.
That Woolio gang! Woolio
The
pop
Woolio
out!
gang didn't rise in a vacuum. Their name, their image...
I can merch it. I got a homie that looked like him, bro. I got a homie that looked just like bro. And he most definitely looked like he on the same type of timing as him too.
And their violent actions were all shaped by the ongoing turf wars that have defined London's street culture for years. At the heart of it was a bitter, deep-rooted rivalry with another South London group, one that had already spilled over into threats, music, and real-world violence. The feud played out in two places, online and on the streets. On social media, the Woolio gang posted videos flashing cash, holding weapons, and firing warnings at their rivals.
Oh yeah, y'all going
Drill
to jail.
tracks were laced with coded messages, names, locations, and references only those involved would fully understand. But police understood enough. The lyrics, the visuals, the footage. It wasn't just performance, it was intelligence. Behind the screens, the danger was real. In October and November 2023,
I ain't gonna bap to you. That looked like the same type of knife that Scream be using.
two shootings took place in the Cherry Orchard estate in London. In the first, 9mm shell casings were found at the scene. No victim came forward and no one was identified. In the second, a man was shot in the arm. He survived, but the message was clear.
They look like they gonna do
this
something.
was more than posturing.
Some bad
Someone
stuff.
had pulled the trigger. The investigation revealed that footage recovered from gang members' phones tied them to these very shootings.
I ain't gonna bap to you. That look like, is that the Scorpion? I ain't gonna bap to you. Now that look like that's putting in some work in the streets for sure. That other stuff, boy, y'all need to throw that away, gang.
There were images of the weapons, references to specific events, boasts that matched known crime scenes. It was a new breed of self-incrimination, criminals documenting their own activity in high definition for the world to see. And that's what made Woolio so dangerous. They weren't hiding in shadows, they were trying to make a name for themselves through fear. They blurred the line between reputation and reality, music and mayhem. But what they didn't account for was how closely police were watching those very same videos. Every clip, every track, every post became a piece of the puzzle. The gang had chosen to make themselves visible. Now, that visibility was turning into evidence.
You see, and it's like, bro, I just don't understand why do people do this, bro? And it's like, I expected better for y'all. I thought y'all was so smart. Y'all was so smarter than the Americans. And then y'all out here, honestly, y'all more dumber than the Americans because really, bro, in America, they not on BS with us like how they in BS with y'all. Like, y'all should not be doing this type of stuff knowing the UK really be banning y'all just for saying certain words in y'all song.
By the end of 2023, the Woolio gang were no longer just a South London problem. They were firmly on the radar of multiple police forces. The armed robbery in Aveley had escalated everything. This wasn't just about gang beef or online threats anymore. It was about guns, real victims, and a rising risk to the public. That's when two major forces joined up. Essex Police's Serious and Organised Crime Unit and the Met Police.
That's crazy that G Herbo Hood is literally a police force in the UK, bro.
Trident Gang Crime Command. The investigation quickly became one of the most detailed joint operations either team had handled in recent years. It wasn't just about following one lead, it was about building a full picture of a violent network operating across borough lines, feeding off
What are
social
y'all
media,
talking about,
and backing
brothers?
up words with weapons. Officers started piecing together the timeline. First
thought
came
it was a
forensics,
game.
the loaded magazine left behind at the Avley robbery. Then came the tech. Phones seized from suspects, including Brian Adu, opened a floodgate of digital evidence, videos of firearms, messages boasting about attacks, music tracks that matched real-world events, and beneath the bravado was
Oh yeah,
clear
they going to
intent:
jail.
to threaten, to harm,
Jail.
and to dominate. But the digital world was just one part. Officers also began tracking movements, surveillance footage from streets, shops, and train stations, phone location data,
You talking
placing
about
members
plastic
near
now.
crime scenes, hours of CCTV showing suspects.
Oh, so y'all just like, come on, bro. UK got some of the most cameras in the world, bro, and y'all bringing y'all phones. So literally, now they can pinpoint that that's y'all. Like y'all all masked up and stuff, so the cameras don't know who y'all are. But y'all got y'all phone on y'all, so they gonna pinpoint the phone, and they gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's them. We don't know which one it is, but it's one of them. I ain't gonna back to you because you got your phone on you. If you're doing anything you're not supposed to do, leave your phone at the crib."
Meeting, traveling, and regrouping. They were building a map, not just of who was involved, but how they operated. Then came the breakthroughs. In March 2024, detectives formally linked the Avley robbery with the Cherry Orchard shootings from months earlier. The ammunition, the gang members, the videos, they all pointed in the same direction. It wasn't 3 separate incidents anymore. It was one coordinated criminal conspiracy spread out across time and space. And yet,
I ain't gonna bap. They need to leave their phones, bro, because honestly, bro, they be getting caught with boy, you get caught with that phone. Oh yeah, bro. You already out there doing something you're not supposed to. And now you getting caught with the evidence. Yeah, bro. Cause if you get caught, it's best to not have that phone up on you. I ain't gonna bap to you.
despite the mounting evidence, some of the gang members continued to act like they were untouchable. More online posts, more drill videos, more threats. But what they didn't realize was that the police were now steps ahead. The investigation had turned from reactive
This some
to
Batman
proactive.
robbing.
Names were being listed, warrants were being prepared, and surveillance was already underway. This wasn't just about arrests anymore. It was about bringing down a group that had moved with impunity for too long. Every day, officers across both forces met, compared notes, and pushed the case forward. The walls
Are they
were closing
serious?
in, and when they struck, they made sure it would be final.
They serious. All right.
By early spring 2024, the Woolio gang was no longer an unknown threat. They were identified, tracked, and under constant watch. The joint operation between Essex Police and the Met had done its job. Names had been matched to faces, movements logged, and locations pinpointed. What followed was a series of planned strikes designed to bring the gang down before they could hit back. The arrests began in December 2023 and stretched through to May the following year. Each one was the result of days, sometimes weeks, of careful observation. Officers waited until the time was right, whether it was catching a suspect returning to a known address.
So who is the feds? Like, do y'all got the feds in this situation? Because I'm confused. Like, this type of situation right here, normally the feds will probably get involved and be doing all that investigative stuff. Like, the police just do the fed work out there. Like, how did that work? You feel me?
Or swooping in when they least expected it. No mistakes, no slip-ups. One by one, the pieces fell into place. Brian Adu was the first domino.
They don't get
Caught
the
near the
feds.
scene of the Avley robbery, he'd already been linked to the crime through both the knife in his possession and the contents of his phone. Then came Rocky Leadiaga, Stephen Ijani, and Gabriel Adipu, all arrested within weeks of one another. Each of them had digital footprints pointing to their roles in the gang, from handling weapons to referencing the crimes themselves. The final two were Daffy Oregon and Karan Singh. They didn't go quietly. Oregon in particular had tried to distance himself from the violence, but the evidence spoke louder than words.
It's too late. It's too late. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. If you wasn't trying to be involved with that stuff, you shouldn't have even done it. You can't be like, oh yeah, let me distance myself now that the feds on that with me. No, you over with, brother. Just put the handcuffs on yourself at this point.
He was linked to the Avli robbery and both shootings. Singh, the youngest at just 19, had tried to cover his tracks, but was ultimately brought in for conspiracy to possess firearms and perverting the course of justice. Throughout the arrests, officers recovered more evidence: phones, messaging app logs, footage of the gang holding and handling firearms. It wasn't just one case anymore. It was a web of connected offenses stretching back months, and when the final arrests were made, there was no celebration, just a quiet understanding. This was the end of the road for Woolio. Their faces were now public, their names were logged, and their next stop wasn't another estate or music video, it was the courtroom.
Dang, jail time.
Basildon Crown Court. Monday, 2nd December 2024.
Hey, shut the...
The 6 members of the Woolio gang stood before a judge, no longer holding phones or knives, but facing serious prison time. The charges
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't trust Brody. He might tell. I don't trust him.
were clear: conspiracy to possess firearms with intent to endanger life or cause fear of violence. Some faced further charges for perverting the course of justice and knife offences. The courtroom was quiet, but the list of offences was loud. 4 men, Brian Adu, Rocky Liadiaga, Stephen Ayani, and Gabriel Adipu, pleaded guilty on the first day of trial. Their admissions meant the court didn't need to hear the full weight of evidence against them.
I ain't gonna bap to you. Just looking at these 3 at the top, bro, they did it, gang. Especially him. Him. All 3 of them did. Hey, all of them did it, bro. I ain't gonna bet. All of them just look guilty now that I'm looking at them.
But for the final 2, Daffy Oregon and Karan Singh, the case went to trial. And over the course of 8 weeks, the jury heard it all: the footage, the messages, the links to Avli, and the Cherry Orchard shootings.
It ain't no way I could take someone serious that's wearing a curly wig up on their head, and it look like they got the wig off of Tumu. It don't even look like it's a premium wig.
The jury found them guilty in January 2025. On sentencing day, the judge didn't hold back.
Look at this!
Oregon, now 22, was handed 15 years. Singh, just 19, received 9 years. Ayani got 5 years. Liadiaga, 4.5. Adu and Adipu were each given 4 years.
Dang.
In total, the gang was sentenced to 41.5 years behind bars.
I mean, that's not that bad.
Detective Inspector Yoni Aldo of Essex Police.
That's not that bad, because they basically committed basically a RICO. If they was in America, that would be a RICO charge, bro. And for them to only get that amount of time, bro, the UK low-key sweet. I ain't gonna bap to you. America would have most definitely gave them that hammer.
Called the result a clear warning that glamorizing gang life would always come with a cost. He praised the tireless work of both Essex and Met officers, whose 18-month investigation had dismantled a violent crew before more lives were lost. The message was simple: carrying guns, filming crimes, and posting threats might win attention online, but it carries weight in court. And for these 6 men, the outcome was no longer just likes or views. It was years. When the sentences were handed down, 41.5 years between 6 young men, there were no headlines about redemption or remorse. This was a hard end to a hard story. The Woolio gang had built a name through violence, threats, and a social media presence that made them feel untouchable. But in the courtroom, that confidence counted for nothing. Were the
I ain't gonna bap to you. Now that's crazy right there for sure. The Rulios, I will say the Rulios, bro. I ain't never hear about them, bro. It's crazy about the biggest crash outs I ain't hear about. These the gangs that you should have showed me about. I ain't gonna y'all telling me about all these other ones that don't got no blicks for real, don't got none of the stuff that the Rulios had. All the stuff that the Rulios, bro, is we watching an American video game? Why everybody got a blick inside their game? That's crazy. When almost I see different people, different blicks. Normally in the UK, bro, It's 5 people sharing the old revolver. Gang, why is 5 of y'all sharing that old revolver, bro? I ain't gonna bap to you. It's 1 bullet for each of y'all, bro. Y'all bogus. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. The Rulios, they real, they official. I said, hey, we gonna have to get on the official stuff for sure. We don't condone nothing in this educational, informational documentary. But if you watch this all the way through, I know you messing with another educational, informational documentary. And if you don't want to miss out on any live streams like this, then follow the Twitch Oso Everest. The link will be in the description, my brethren. On game. UK some cappers. Man, the Woolios be getting like that, bro. You just seen what the Woolios was doing, gang. Don't try to sit here and act like the Woolios was not putting in work. Let's start there, gang. The Woolios was putting. I need to go get my my blunt. We just found, hey, we gotta nominate. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Real deal, bro. I gotta change my hood now, bro. I'm changing my hood to Rulio hood, bro. I am now officially from the Rulio hood in South London on game. I ain't gonna bap to you. So that's what I decided to do, bro. I'm Rulio gang now, bro. Real deal. Yes, sure, bro. I'm official with it, bro. I gotta get my shit, my stamps real soon, bro. For being Julio. Oh shit. The Wooly? You talking about them Woolies? I'm Wooly then. I'm on that Wooly old shit. I'm on that Wooly shit. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Whoa. Alright, bro. Wooly. On game. I'm on that Woolio shit though. I'm finna do this Amsterdam video, bro. That Amsterdam shit, real life. Americans don't know anything about Amsterdam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Honestly, I thought the Netherlands was something in Minecraft until I started watching these videos. And today, we finna find out how dangerous Netherlands really is. Is it just as bad as America? Or is not bad at all? You feel me? Or is it on the same level as UK? That's what we finna find out in today's video.
You have probably heard about the Mokro feud in the Netherlands, but this video is about a man that does not get mentioned nearly as much as all the others. The feud started as a result of a missing shipment of 200 kilos. The groups in the underworld of Amsterdam became each other's biggest enemies. Tensions were rising and no one was safe anymore.
They got that UK
However,
pistol.
on the day of December 29th in 2012, the feud escalated. An incident took place in the Stadsjelenbuurten in Amsterdam, which was unheard of in the Netherlands. This incident caused 2 people to lose their lives. No one could have predicted the series of tragic events that would occur in the wake of this incident, as the little brother of one of them swore to avenge his brother at all costs. He started a personal vendetta that...
I personally feel like though, like sometimes you gotta get that get back. I feel like if someone take your close relative, that's okay for you to get that get back. You feel me? I feel like if you don't get that get back, bro, you might be a little soft. You feel me? Unless you ain't mess with them for real, because you know some people don't mess with their family like that.
It would take this feud to a whole other level. This had no longer anything to do with those missing 200 kilos. Let's dive into the story of Omar Lakouf. Omar Lakouf, also known as Suarez, is born in 1990 in Amsterdam. He grew up in a large family of 12 children.
Dang.
Omar was not unfamiliar with the police of Amsterdam. He had gotten in trouble for burglaries and robberies before. Other than that,
yeah, you gotta steal, bro. I know your family is not able to provide for all 12 of y'all, bro. You gotta get you a job or rob, do something.
there is not really a lot known about his early life. Growing up in a big family, Omar had many siblings, but his 6-year-old brother Yusuf was the sibling he looked up to the most. Omar was inseparable from him. Yusuf wasn't a big criminal. He had been in contact with the police before, but nothing serious. Unfortunately, in December 2012, the worst imaginable thing happened for Omar. Yusuf got caught up in one of the biggest criminal feuds in the Amsterdam underworld. After a shipment of 200 kilos disappeared, two groups from Amsterdam became enemies. On one side, it was Camp Gwinnet's Martha.
Mr.
On
Mosby.
the other camp, Ben Ouf and Hussein. I've dedicated an entire mini-series to this feud, as well as separate videos discussing the key role players. Those are a must-watch too. I'll link them down below. On the 29th of December, around 10:30 in the evening, Yusuf Lakouf was sitting in a Range Rover with Saeed El Yazidi, Ben Ouf A, and Rida Benajem, expecting to have a meeting with someone in the Stadszielenbuurt. What would happen next is unbelievable, and would be the events that would solidify the new generation of young and reckless Moroccan criminals in the Netherlands. As the four men are sitting in the Range Rover, multiple cars come racing towards them. All of a sudden, multiple men aim at the Range Rover.
I was gonna say, like, why is y'all sitting inside the car if you really got street beef? Like, the last place you would want to be sitting is inside the car if you in the streets.
The Range Rover is hit more than 50 times. Ben Ouf and Rida managed to flee. However, 21-year-old Saeed El Yazidi and 28-year-old Yusuf Lakouf tried to flee as well, but were struck fatally. Days after the incident, it became clear that the intended target was Ben Ouf A, and not Saeed or Yusuf. Omar had now lost the brother he looked up to, and the need for revenge started to grow. Omar was determined to get his revenge on every single person that was involved in what had happened to his brother Yusuf, leading to a number of tragic events that affected many innocent lives. This determination...
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Now he tripping. I said, like, getting that get back for your family is understandable, but you getting that get back involving innocent people getting hurt in the process, oh yeah, you don't need to get that get back then, because you don't know how to get the get back the right way.
Also made Omar a target. He needed to be removed, just like his brother. What would happen on the summer evening of the 13th of July 2014, 1.5 years after the incident in the Stadszielenbuurt, can be deemed as a national tragedy. It was a disastrous situation where the underworld clashed with the normal world in shocking fashion. Unsuspecting 30-year-old father Stefan E. was sitting in his blue Fiat Punto in the Konradstraat in Amsterdam. He just came back from watching the football game, the Netherlands versus Brazil, over at his brother's house. It was quite late at night, so the streets were pretty dark. A man named Masoud Amin Hosseini was in the same street as Stefan. He had a job to fulfill. He had to take someone out driving in a blue Fiat Punto with a certain number plate, and so he did. Masoud ran towards Stefan's car and struck him several times. He fled away, and an innocent family lost their father.
Bro, I personally feel like, gang, if you don't know who it is for sure, you should not be pulling no trigger, bro. That's goofy behavior.
There and then. After the police investigation was concluded, it became clear that Stefan was not the target. The intended target was Omar Lakouf. Omar lived right around the corner of Stefan.
Bro, that's an ugly
also
car,
drove
though.
the same vehicle,
that car is
the
ugly.
blue Fiat Punto.
Who would drive
However,
that?
with a different license plate. The shooter had made a terrible mistake. Shortly after the incident, the case was discussed in Opsporing Verzocht.
Hey, she kind of cute. She kind of cute, though. I ain't gonna bap to you. Let me get your number, sweetheart.
A live TV show in which police cases are discussed in the Netherlands. Omar saw this and realized the pain the wife of Stefan must have felt, and decided to go to her and offer his sincere apologies. With his legs trembling, he stood at my door. Super young, I thought. A guy in jeans with a baby face, she recalled in an interview. Are you his wife? Omar asked. Yes, she replied. I am Omar. Do you know who I am? To which she replied, yes, again. Omar got emotional and started crying. It took minutes before he was able to gather his emotions again. I saw you on Opsporing Verzocht and I had to visit you, Omar said. I am so sorry. To which the wife said, but you did not pull the trigger, right? No, but they were after me. They came for me, Omar replied. Omar went on to describe what he did that evening. I came home at 1 p.m. at night and was playing on my PlayStation. My sister said that there was a lot of police surrounding my car. I looked outside and did not see anyone near my car. There was a lot of police on the streets, so I went outside and saw you. So, while Omar was enjoying playing video games, an innocent family lost their father. This incident was not enough for Omar to reconsider his career path. It was already too late, and if anything, this incident meant it just became much more serious. In between August and September 2015, he started preparations to take down Naufal F. Naufal, better known as Nofel, was allegedly involved in the Stadsheilenbert incident and was seen as the ruthless man who was in charge of planning hits on the group of Ben Auf. He fled from Amsterdam and stayed in Berlin to hide out for a while. Omar, together with 3 others, wanted Naufal gone. Everybody leans on him, so many people. Nofel, Nofel, Nofel. He is like a god to these people. An intercepted PGP message to Omar read, I want him much more than you do, bro, believe me. That man got my brother, Omar replied. Omar and the others sent out a squad of 4 men immediately to Berlin after they received pictures of Naufal being spotted there. They stayed at their hideout, scouting and waiting for the right moment. The price on Naufal's head was high, because they suspected him of organizing more hits on their group. He was a serious threat for them. €1 million were offered to the hit squad if they would successfully fulfill the job. He needs to go, go, go. Haha, they are going to serve him a nice dish of lead. And, bro, do your best please. I will give you a big bonus. Bigger than what my friend just said. Real big, were some of the messages sent between Omar and the other orchestrators. In the weeks between August and September, Naufal was spotted multiple times in a coffee shop in a chic shopping street in Berlin. On the day it was supposed to happen, the 4 men were on their bikes, armed and ready to go. However, Naufal never turned up. He had already fled from Berlin. Had he noticed anything? Well, what none of those involved knew is that Cedric R., the supposed shooter, informed Naufal via people who knew him that something was going to happen. An absolute anticlimax after months worth of scouting and premature excitement of the orchestrators. In court, Cedric admitted he tipped off Naufal and was not planning on actually participating in the hit. I just wanted to try and get some easy money. I played a game, he said. A very big disappointment for
Dang, that's crazy right there. Bro just trying to get some money. He wasn't even trying to do the hit for real.
Omar and his group. And then there was a man named Aeneas Lomp. In the night of Saturday, November 7th, 2015, Aeneas Lomp met up with a friend, Danny M. In the city centre of Amsterdam, Aeneas had a serious reputation in the streets of Amsterdam.
Bro, do he get a tattoo lining? Is this supposed to be a tattoo around his... Bro, he bogus for this, gang. This what y'all be doing in Amsterdam.
He belonged to Camp Gwinnett and was one of his most trusted men. If Gwinnett gave him a job, it would be done accordingly. Together with his friend Danny, Aeneas had a good time in the city as they were out drinking and partying. What he did not know was that Danny M., his supposed friend, had entirely different plans for the evening. Danny was on a mission to get Aeneas as drunk as he could, and he stood in direct contact with none other than Omar. As the night went on, Aeneas got very drunk and was going to take the train back to Krommenie. Danny texted Omar, I'm with him, I will drop him off.
I ain't gonna lie, getting super drunk to take a train, like you should just stay at home, bro. You should get drunk at the crib if you know you gotta take a train back to get at the house, bro. That's like an easy way to get caught lacking, bro. You know what type of weird people be at the subway, bro? Especially at night. Oh yeah, you tweaking. You can't be just loafing.
At Central Station. Omar in his turn informed his 2 hitters, Nabil and Hisham, who were already posted, waiting for Aeneas to arrive at train station Krommenie with the message, he is now in the train. Get ready. 11 minutes later. Are you ready? Yes, we are in the bushes, Nabil texted back. An hour later, still no sign of Aeneas at Krommenie station. 9 minutes past midnight. Omar texted Nabil, just got word that he will now get on the train. Make sure you are in the bushes at 55 minutes past midnight. Not having a clue of what is about to happen, Aeneas hopped on the train to Kromeni. An hour went by. Omar texted Nabil, "Beware, he has a vest. Empty everything on him." 35 minutes past midnight. Omar texted, "He is almost there. This is the chance." Nabil and Hisham proceeded to hide in the bushes again. Still no sign of Aeneas. He had to hop on a different train to get home. Hisham and Nabil started to get impatient. Nabil texted Omar, "I am falling asleep in these bushes, man. We are freezing our balls off here." Shortly after, Omar texted,
Bro got him hiding in the bushes, bro. They real. This is why I be saying about Amsterdam. One thing I will say, this the most organized crime I've been seeing about in all the states. Like, what other state got organized crime like this for real? I'm pretty sure it's more. Ireland. Ireland be on that type of timing too. But UK, Canada, America, they just be crashing out the videos we'll be watching. Ireland and Netherlands, they different.
100% he is coming. No mercy, please. Sometime later, Aeneas finally arrived and left train station Kromeni. As he walked towards his girlfriend's house, all of a sudden, two men ran up to him. And before he even knew it, he was fixed. That was the end of Aeneas. But why did Omar want him gone? Well, besides being someone from Camp Gwinnett, Aeneas was also allegedly involved in the failed hit on Omar, which ended up taking innocent father Stefan's life. No one forgets anything, and a year later, Omar returned the favor. "He gone?" Omar texted to Nabil. "Bro, we emptied everything on him. We were running after him. It was not easy," Nabil replied. Omar, however, was not confident yet. "But are you sure?" "Yes, bro," Nabil replied. Hisham and Nabil kept searching on Google the entire evening in the hopes of getting confirmation. The next day, at 4:25 p.m., the first news reports finally went online, and it was confirmed that the job was successful.
Crazy. Looking on the news to see if your work got completed is diabolical, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna back to you. I would not want to see the work on the news. I feel like if the work getting seen on the news, that means it's one step closer to me being able to go to jail.
The men sent each other texts cheering and were happy to bring another piece of the organization down. Omar got his revenge. Meanwhile, Omar was already planning his next attack on Camp Gwinnett. The brothers Shakif and Shahid Yaklaf had been moving in the underworld of Amsterdam for years. Both brothers belonged to Camp Gwinnett's Martha. Shahid already survived an attack on the 1st of November 2014. Now they were both on Omar's radar, and PGP messages dating from the 9th of October 2015 show that Omar was planning something. Omar frequently texted with Don M. Don was incarcerated at the time but was allowed to go on parole each weekend. Don was happy to accept the job and would be accompanied by Franz H. Don. Requested 2 small ones and 1 big one, referring to weapons, and was promised by Omar to get 100,000 euros if successful. Omar had Hisham M. deliver them to Don on Sunday 11th, October 2015. Hisham M. later also sent Don pictures of Shahid and Shafiq Yaklaf, as well as a picture of Shisha Lounge Le Scenario in Utrecht. Both Yaklaf brothers frequently visited this lounge. Now they just had to wait for the right time. A month went by. On the 18th of November, Don texted to Omar, "I have never failed." Don is informed by Omar how Shahid is more important than Shafiq, but if Shafiq is there too, he may as well be cleaned up and retired too, and it would increase Don's earnings. The following days, the Shisha Lounge is closely observed, maybe a bit too closely, because on the 21st of November, the brothers and visitors noticed 2 men standing outside looking suspicious. They chased the 2 men away, and Shahid informed the police that people were after him and were most likely to do it at a Shisha Lounge Le Scenario. He went on to say that he nearly visited the lounge every day, and that they were after him and his brother. After further investigation, the police found 2 weapons, a hat with DNA of Franz H. and an...
That's crazy. I ain't gonna back to you. If bro inside the streets and he running to the police, that mean they really dangerous, bro. It's a reason why he going to the police.
Earbud with DNA of Don M. in bushes near the Shisha Lounge, which they left behind after being chased away. Just like that, the hit was prevented. Another attempt gone wrong for Omar. He was not about to give up that easy though. On the 31st of December 2015, Omar was about to strike once again. After the failed attempt, the Yaklaf brothers knew they were not safe anymore and went into hiding. a camping in a small town village became their hideout. Surrounded by other vacationers on a camping with surveillance far away from the big city, they felt much more safe. On New Year's Eve, 2 men arrived at the gate of the camping. They were wearing hoodies and hid every time a car passed through the gate. They had not seen the car they were looking for yet, a white Mercedes. All of a sudden, the white Mercedes drove up to the gate, and instead of hiding, the 2 men braced themselves and start unleashing their weapons on the car. Shahid and Shafiq and a friend of theirs were in the car. Shahid accelerated the car in an attempt to flee, but unfortunately, it was already too late. He passed in the hospital, yet his brother and friends did manage to survive. Omar orchestrated another successful hit, with Hisham M and Mohammed H as his hitters. They laughed about the incident in texts they sent each other. That other brother was almost gone too, Hisham.
Talking about they laughed about it in text, bro. If you really out here catching bodies, you should not be saying any of that through text. You should only be talking about that through person to person.
Texted Omar. Yes, haha. All of Morocco is talking about it.
They think this a game.
Mohammed H and Hisham M did a good job,
they think it's
Omar
a game.
happily put them on another job. This time, the target was Nordin A. Nordin was deemed to be part of Group Gornet 2. He was also accused of having a role in what happened in the Stadtseelenbert and the unfortunate ending for Yusuf Lakouf. Thus, he was also part of Omar's list. A text from Omar said, "I have been searching for him for years. This guy has organized the Stadtseelenbert." Omar told Hisham to observe Nordin. Mohammed H and Zakaria Z were supposed to fulfill the job. On the 3rd of April 2016, Nordin sat in his car in Amsterdam New West as Mohammed A and Zakaria Z drove up to him on their bike. They had placed a tracker underneath his car, so they knew exactly where Nordin was. After confirming that Nordin was indeed in the car, the shooter unleashed his weapon. However, the weapon jammed after a few shots, and the mission was unsuccessful. "I aimed at his car, I really did my best, but it kept jamming," one of the guys texted Omar. Omar was pissed, but still promised the guy something small for their effort. Time was ticking for Omar. He was involved in so many incidents, he had made so many enemies, that either way they would get to him first, or the police would capture him. Omar knew he was in serious danger too, and had fled Amsterdam to hide in Belgium. Despite his efforts to stay out of the hands of the police or his enemies, he was arrested on the 30th of June 2017 in Belgium. A month later, he was extradited to the Netherlands and immediately jailed for a minimum of 90 days for the suspicion of orchestrating the hit on Shahid Yaklaf. I think he knew a long time was ahead of him. Once in jail, Omar still was not safe from his enemies. On the 25th of January 2019, an alarming situation arose. The message was clear. Omar had to be transferred to a different jail immediately. Omar stayed at a jail in Krimpen aan den IJssel when word got out that there was a plan to have him whacked in the prayer room of the jail with a weapon that would be smuggled inside. Guards immediately took action and brought Omar to an isolation cell for safety.
How did they figure out this stuff, bro? Like, come on now, let someone inside the prison thing snitching to the guards.
The entire jail was searched for the possibility of a weapon. However, it had to be concluded there was none. It remained unclear how serious the threat actually was. He was moved to a different jail in Zutphen for safety. Omar was not keen on spending his entire life in a jail cell. The orchestrator he planned a prison escape. In most cases, the intended escapee tries to escape the prison by himself, to be welcomed by accomplices waiting outside the prison. In this case, they turned it around. The accomplices, flown in from a banlieue in France, were set on getting Omar out of the jail by going in themselves. On the 19th of January 2020, the mission was set to take place. Inside the
It ain't no way I'm finna go into a jail to help someone escape. First of all, I'm not helping you escape whether I'm free, out, or in. I'm not helping you at all, bro, because I'm not finna lose my freedom because you got locked up. That's over with. And then to go inside the jail to help you break out, nah, I'm gonna end up getting stuck up in there right along with you.
Zutphen prison, Omar had to do his absolute best to get through multiple rooms to reach a gate, where he and his accomplices were supposed to meet. Outside the prison, one of the 4 accomplices rang the bell at the entrance gate, saying he had a gift. A guard opened the gate and allowed him to leave the present between the entrance gate and the entrance door. The guard attempted to close the gate again, However, the accomplice put several doorstop wedges underneath the gate, meaning the door could not close anymore. At that point, another accomplice who drove in a van drove right into the entrance door and set the van on fire. Equipped with heavy bolt cutters and a heavy-duty grinder, they attempted to make their
Oh, that I thought they was finna try to sneak and do it. Y'all most definitely not finna get away with this. If y'all get away with this, bro, I'm gonna say y'all one of the best criminals, bro. Y'all going to jail for sure.
way to the gate they were supposed to meet Omar at. It looked like they were succeeding. While using the grinder power tool, camera footage showed the accomplices being eye to eye with Omar at the last gate. All alarms inside the prison obviously went off, and armed guards came barging in. In all desperation, Omar tried to climb over the fence, but to no avail. The grinder was not strong enough to cut open the last gate. The accomplices took off, though it was not long before they were all arrested in a neighborhood.
I already knew it, bro. Real deal, bro. You not finna just bust into the prison like you just some super group. No, you going to jail, bro. I don't know why y'all thought this was like a movie.
Near the jail, as they were seen switching and dumping their clothes. Mission failed. Shortly after, Omar was brought to Vught via helicopter.
Hey,
Vught is a jail with maximum security and considered to be one of the safest in the Netherlands. This attempt is a prime example of the boldness, self-confidence, and maybe even reckless.
Man, I haven't really heard too much of people breaking in, going into jails in America, bro.
Traits these guys have. Many would have figured the chance of this being a success was slim to none. Interesting to note is that attempting to escape from prison is not seen as a crime and will not cost you extra jail time in the Netherlands, as long as there are no new crimes committed. All in all, it costed Omar nothing.
That's crazy, bro. So you basically get unlimited chances. Bro, I keep on trying to break out of jail. Real deal, bro. If you telling me it ain't no consequences, bro, I'm gonna act like this a game for real, bro. I'm gonna be trying to break out every chance I get, bro. That's really crazy, bro. Y'all basically telling people like, okay, yeah, if you break out, then you just able to break out, bro. Let's see how good you really are.
He will remain serving life. For the others, on the other hand, they did receive jail sentences of 2 years each. Strange how that works, right? Omar has always denied any allegations. He claims his innocence and says that he is not involved in any hits, did not send those BGP messages, nor did any other crime for that matter. After what had happened,
They escaped doing some sneaky stuff, bro. On gang. They did not use brute force. Anyone trying to think they finna use brute force to do that, boy, you is not doing that, gang. You is not doing that. I thought they was finna try to do some sneaky stuff. Every time when El Chapo escaped from prison, he be doing that sneaky stuff. When have you heard El Chapo just busting down the gates and doing all that stuff? El Chapo never doing that type of behavior.
to his brother, he had nothing else on his mind than getting his revenge. Some say he did these hits for his group, others say he did them purely for himself. Either way, he went far for this revenge. It had to happen at all costs. Had he gone the same route if his brother was still here? I guess we will never know. For now, he will be serving a life sentence, given by the judges. This was the story of Omar Lekorf. If you enjoyed the video, please
You see, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. They be sliding. They do be sliding in Amsterdam. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. It's a lot more going on than meets the eye. That's why I'm not finna go out there, bro. Because y'all tweaking. Y'all not finna Amsterdam me. No, bro, it's not one of those. But if you watch this educational, informational documentary all the way through, I know you messing with another one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you don't want to never miss out on any live streams, click the link Oso Everest in the description. My Twitch is Oso Everest, bro. Go to the Twitch, Oso Everest, in the description. So you never miss out on any documentaries like this on game. Bro, I'm low-key kind of fried, bro. I'm tired. You talking about the Hoovers? Well, people texting me. I ain't gonna back. But it's a difference. I know people escape. I wasn't saying that. I'm saying they literally rammed the car into the thing, set it on fire. Then they tried to cut through it with a little saw, whatever, the electric saw thingy. It's not one of those, bro. You're not finna just bust up in there like you the military gang. You could sneak out on gang. That type of escape, bro. That ain't working. Ain't too many people could do that. I ain't gonna go you. Man, I ain't gonna bap to you. I feel like I ain't gonna cap. I feel like them different countries is different though. Like different countries, bro. Like, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. They had to send El Chapo to America for him to stay in jail. Real deal. Y'all gotta think of lots of people, bro. Boy, America will keep it. Like that's them other countries, gang. Real deal. Like if you escaping, bro, it's because you know beside no high level stuff. You a big time tweaker, boy, you ain't gonna escape. I ain't gonna bap to you. You gotta be inside one of those, you feel me? Them little hoopty things, bro. You not no real. Cause Larry Hoover, bro, that boy ain't gonna be able to get out of jail even if he tried. You feel me? Like certain people, bro. Unless those people just wasn't like, you feel me? They were just like some regular prisoners and they decided to escape. There ain't too many motherfuckers doing what them niggas on Alcatraz did. I ain't gonna bap to you. Real life escaping like that. I feel like you Americans stop thinking big. A lot of American prisons high security, but I don't know. Americans don't really try though. I mean, shit. They probably do try. They just know they can't. I ain't gonna bap to you. It's just like you get to looking at that shit, boy. You down there like, hell no, I ain't finna be able to escape this shit. Niggas know when they get locked up in that bit. El Chapo knew when they sent his ass to America, gang. He knew it was over with. Folks knew. He knew his reign of escaping was, boy, that was over with, gang. They ain't gonna back to you, bro. That's why he was trying he was trying his power not to get sent back to America, bro. They sent his ass over. They sent him over to America, bro. Okay, oh yeah. What? We haven't heard about no El Chapo escape since. Nah, bro. People escape. I don't think you getting like what I'm saying, bro. I don't think you getting what I'm saying, bro. Obviously, people escape, bro. People can escape, bro. Ain't nobody busting no American jail down. Ain't nobody finna ram no car to American jail and cut that bitch open with a saw and think they finna get away with it. It's not that. You see, y'all is just saying, y'all just naming random escape shits that, nigga, I know. The New Orleans, the niggas just escaped, nigga. That shit all over the news. I know that shit, bro. I ain't gonna back to you. Y'all said the shit that I know. All them niggas that you just said didn't just ram a motherfucking fiery car into a gate and try to cut it open with a motherfucking saw. None of those niggas that escaped didn't do that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Using brute ass, trying to do that shit, bust in like you Iron Man or some shit. When Iron Man was locked up, he made that motherfucking suit. Niggas ain't just busting in and out, boy. They gotta sneak out. Let's start there. Niggas is sneaking out. Niggas is not busting through that bitch, bro. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, gang. What American busting? Well, name American that bust through with the fiery car and cut it open with the saw. Name that situation. That's because y'all naming shit that I know, bro. Okay, I just said El Chapo. Nigga, I just said El Chapo never do no shit like that. So obviously I know niggas escape. I'm saying who the fuck doing that shit, bro, and getting away with it. That's what the fuck I want y'all to name. Don't name none of that nigga. That's name someone that escaped using brute force, gang. Real deal. That's what the fuck I'm trying to hear. Niggas over here try to, the most brute force a nigga tried to do is motherfucking what? Take guards hostage and shit? And how well did that go for them? All the niggas that escaped, they did sneaky shit, gang. Real deal. They did sneaky shit. Now in them other countries, I don't know, bro. They prison system's different. I know you just ain't finna bust down in America shit like, boy, you not finna just do that in America shit like that, though. Boy, ain't nobody finna just bust in this bitch and take a nigga out of jail. Boy. Super low security, but I even feel then like I feel that's still just like even like any prison that's still just gonna be kind of hard to do because it's like while you trying to break in, you think they not finna alert the real police. Like nigga, they finna have while you trying to break in. Soon as you hit that card, whatever the fuck, boy, they finna have the police pulling up while you trying to get through. You gotta sneak out because if they know you doing it, bro, the police coming. Like you don't got to worry about the prison guard. The police gonna be on their way, gang too. Ain't gonna be, and it be police at the at the shit too, but not as many. You feel me? It be more prison guard, but they gonna come through, bro. Niggas try to do it that way for sure. I feel the police damn they gonna make it to them before they ass even get to the niggas. If they try to do it that way. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you. Yeah, all that shit. That's like more so though. Like I said, that's not brute force. That's like more so doing some slick shit on game. Like all that shit. Like I seen things. Niggas had helicopters. That's all slick shit though. I ain't going back to you. That's like using a helicopter. That's like damn near it's at the same boat as a nigga like sneaking out type shit. You feel me? It ain't real life. No brute force type shit. Niggas trying to do that. That's why I'm like, boy, they ass was tweaking, gang. They ass tweaking. What the fuck they thought they was, bro? Where they finna just bust into a whole fucking prison. And then after they break in that bitch, they gotta take the nigga out of jail. Think about that shit. So they gotta get up in that bitch and then get him out. Boy, they gonna get, boy, they knew they wasn't gonna, boy, they, hell no, gang. That was a forward plan from the start, gang. You gotta be as quick as possible. really, honestly, the niggas that escape the best is the ones that they don't even know is gone. Cause once they find out that you gone, that's when the clock start ticking. The niggas who get away, have the best chance, is the niggas that they don't even know is gone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In them other countries and shit, like that's why I said they had to send El Chapo to America, gang. That's why they had to send El Chapo to America. Cause El Chapo kept on escaping those shits. On game. They knew where El Chapo had to go to get healed. Hey, anybody just can't hold El Chapo now, bro. You can't just be no random country holding El Chapo and think El Chapo not finna break out. What? You gotta send him to America, gang. Man, I ain't gonna cap to you. They can't really have no real cartels out here for real, bro. I, I don't think it ain't no. I feel like if the cartels out here, they just moving some shit real fast. But I don't think they got no established like real cartel niggas out here, bro. Because it's like that shit ain't gonna fly out here, bro. They gonna send the National Guard in so fast, bro. Soon as someone get chopped up, soon as one motherfucker get chopped up, gang, on the news, niggas going crazy, National Guard sliding through, Trump talking about this why we gotta close the borders up. Boy, ain't none of that shit sliding, bro. The cartel is only bad because they don't got like America. Like America, bro. Boy, Trump would shut all that shit down, bro. I feel any president would shut that shit down with the cartel. I feel like the gangsters, we get passes and shit. Like the gangsters, us black folks, Mexicans that's in America, they get passes because they from America, bro. But ain't no other country finna ain't no cartel niggas from another country finna come in here and cause havoc without motherfucking Donald Trump, especially when Donald Trump in office, bro. They probably get slick with, but that real cartel shit ain't going on out here. They could probably have cartel members out, boy. Hell no. Cause I see the cartel members, the niggas who really doing that shit, bro. The real cartel niggas sending shit to the niggas that ain't really, you feel me, deep in, bro. They send that shit to the niggas that ain't deep in, bro. Dallas got real cartels. Bro, I ain't gonna bab to you, bro. If it was real cartels, y'all niggas would be getting fucked up out there, gang. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Nigga, them cartel niggas would have been fucking up them gangsters, bro. Unless they not inside the hood, bro. Bro, that shit gonna cause conflicts, gang. It ain't no real, bro. Hell no, gang. And then as soon as that shit cause conflict, bro, I'm like, shit. Where the fuck they ass? You feel me? They ass. Texas is right by the border, like Texas, California. They right there, but them niggas ain't doing that cartel shit over here, gang. They not, bro. At most, bro, they trying to bring shit over, bro. That's cartel shit. I mean, I guess they could be real members, but they ain't gonna be doing real member shit over here. And that's merch. They ain't gonna be doing real member shit over here. If they gonna do that real cartel shit, bro. The only thing they could get away is serving. Only thing they could get away with is serving. As soon as they get to lining people up in the row, get to blicking down a whole bunch of people, boy, that shit over with, gang. I ain't gonna bap to you. The only thing they could do that's cartelish is trap. They can unalive people regular, but as soon as they get to doing that extra stuff, it's over with, bro. I ain't gonna bap to you. They gotta fit in and do it how the Americans do it if they want to survive. As soon as the nigga get chopped up and shit, it's over with, bro. They send them motherfuckers up in that bitch. You chopping niggas up and shit. I ain't gonna back to you. Yeah. I mean, yeah, them real but when I ain't gonna back, when I'm saying cartel members, I'm talking about them niggas that's like motherfucking boy, you look at them niggas the wrong way, bro. They tweaking. They tweaking, bro. Them cartel members, bro, you don't wanna be around them niggas, bro. I feel like the real cartel member, them niggas, from what I be seeing, maybe it's just propaganda and shit, bro. Maybe it's just propaganda or whatever. But shit, bro, I don't think real cartel members could be around Americans, bro. I don't think they gonna allow that bullshit, gang. Americans talk too much shit, bro. So it's like, bro, for real cartels to be out here, lots of niggas will get fucked up, gang. And that's why I feel like, bro, lots of niggas would be getting fucked up if it was real cartel members out here, bro. Cause niggas be talking that shit, bro. And I feel cartel members ain't gonna allow that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, they basically being an American criminal. They being an American criminal then. I mean, I guess they still a part of the cartel, but it's like, if you're not doing, I just look at it like, nigga, you doing American shit, bro. You shit. It's Mexican niggas gang banging out here doing that shit. Like, I feel like, bro, if you can't do all that chopping nigga up shit, boy, you just an American gang member. I'm not going to Mexico. I'm not finna be it. Boy, you just a regular gang member then, gang. Regular gang member to me, bro. Till I see niggas getting chopped up and shit, boy, you just a regular gang member, gang. Cause the cartel, they don't run shit over here. I ain't gonna bap to you. Cartel only run shit inside their country. Lord Donald Trump wouldn't allow that shit to happen. Run America. That shit pretty crazy to say that the cartels run America. Because they don't. They don't, bro. They don't, gang. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. They don't. The cartel got like connections with higher up people because they said the government literally was working. It's like conspiracy theory that the infographic show was talking about how the government was working with them to like do certain things, but they don't run nothing over here, bro. Real deal, bro. If they is got something going on, it's because the government is allowing them. You gotta understand, bro. America be allowing people, bro. Like even in the UK, bro. I don't even think the cartels will even be able to do it, bro. They only got that power in like Mexico and shit, gang. Because those is third world ass countries, bro. In those third world ass countries, they do that type of shit, gang. But it's like, nigga, you come over to Canada, America. But anywhere, boy, those official governments, bro, is gonna fuck them niggas up, gang. Real deal. The only reason they ain't getting fucked up because ain't no official government coming over there like, oh yeah, we finna. You see what happened with El Salvador? El Salvador, bro, a nigga from out there, bro. Oh yeah, I'm finna handle all that. They don't even get it like the other countries do. And he shut all that shit down for not all of it. Of course, it's still going on out there, but he shut it down a lot. Imagine what America could do. Like, bro, them niggas only got control because they country don't got control. But they can't run, boy, the cartel can't run no America. They can't run no UK. They can't run shit. They can't run Canada. But the cartel can't run no established. But I'm trying to tell you, gang, they could probably move some work up in here, but to actually have control, no, bro. I'm trying to tell you, gang. Niggas they probably got some connections to pull some strings, to connections with some people that do got control. I ain't gonna back to you, but to have control, Nah, bro. They probably just if anything, they could just know niggas that got control in America. You feel me? Like, but America and shit, America is corrupt. So shit like that will be going on, but that's because America is corrupt. If they letting that shit happen, that's because America is just corrupt and they letting them do that shit. It's not no, oh yeah, bro. Real deal. America just got a secret, bro. America could shut down all this gangbanging shit if they wanted to. They just ain't trying to be political. They trying to be politically correct or whatever the fuck they want to. Boy, but think about it, bro. Damn that Canada, UK, America, they could shut down this gang shit, bro. Yes, boy. Yes, gang. It's just because they follow the rules that they put in place. America, UK, they follow the rules that was put in place. If they decide to say fuck them rules right now, if any country say fuck them rules right now, bro, boy, they would come through and fuck up any hood, obliterate any hood. Boy, the whole hood gone. It's just because they got laws in place to where a country just can't just destroy a motherfucking hood just because. But boy, any country could stop all that gang shit really if they wanted to, bro. But then it's just gonna get to like dictatorship and all that stuff if they get to that point. But they could most definitely stop this shit if they want to. But they be benefiting off of this shit too. Real deal. They be benefiting off of this shit, bro. You talking about they ain't gonna, but the Coast Guard gonna come to your shit first, Ghost. The Coast Guard most definitely gonna slap to your shit first. I ain't go that's down to the first place the government damn they want to take over. I ain't go back to you. Hell yeah. Bro, Donald Trump see what El Salvador doing. He like, oh yeah, I'm most definitely fucking with that. He talking about he finna send some Americans over there and shit, bro. His ass tripping on game. Real deal, bro. We lucky that we got like a government that actually like at least put something in place, bro. Cause Donald Trump, bro, he been trying to do some shit, bro. He been getting away with lots of shit. But he been getting backlash with lots of shit too. Like the government been pushing him back, and he literally suing the government now, bro. Donald Trump literally suing the government right now, gang. Real deal. Or taking it to court because they told him one of his laws is unconstitutional or whatever the fuck he trying to do. But that nigga been doing shit, bro. He just been trying to do whatever the fuck he want. Like how the fuck, real deal, gang. Think about it, bro. Why the fuck Donald Trump just pardon NBA young boy? He just pardon NBA young boy. He just doing whatever the fuck he wanna do. He extended the TikTok ban 4-5 times. Motherfucking Trump damn near just, and they just be trying to stop him. But Trump, shit, I ain't gonna back to you. As ICE come to Illinois, yeah. I ain't gonna back to you. But the thing is, Illinois is like a very democratic place. So like they literally sent a letter to my mom and stuff. Well, not to my mom specifically, but to everyone that's at the schools and stuff talking about they ain't gonna let ICE in. Like it's literally videos and stuff like the Illinois schools telling ICE, boy, y'all gotta get the fuck on. And that's why Donald Trump is mad at Illinois and stuff because Illinois talking about they ain't finna let all that stuff they ain't just finna be coming in here doing all that. And Trump talking about, oh yeah, they going against the rules or whatever. So yeah, Trump ain't fucking with Illinois. Florida, they're trying to protect it. They can if they wanted Trump to take her. I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Bro, the government can, But Trump ain't gonna be able to do that. Just because if Trump able to take over one state, that means he had the power to take over another state. And they ain't gonna want that on game. Ain't no state, because a state just gonna see it as, oh yeah, that means he gonna be able to do it to us. Then all the states gonna be like, hell no, nigga. You just not finna just be coming over here taking, hell no, it's not one of those, gang. Then we gonna go back to every state got their own shit going on. Instead of having motherfucking the entire thing is one. Y'all remember when motherfucking every state had their own individual rules and shit that they could just follow, even though they kind of still got that shit now, but it's not the same. And stay. You said, I mean, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Personally, bro, I feel like, man, as long as I ain't committed no crimes and stuff, gang, because we already got enough crimes going on, bro. Real deal, bro. I feel like, bro, if they actually just own they shit, gang, like real deal, they over here, bro. They doing they shit, bro. They ain't fucking with nobody. Cool, bro. I feel like, bro, if they honestly, I feel like personally, bro, to make it easier, bro, because he be treating them like they criminals and stuff. I was like, bro, if they got a criminal record, then just send them back, bro. Okay, just do it like that, bro. Because I feel like they're sending everybody back just because they that, bro. I'm like, bro, if they actually committing crimes out here like you say they is, then send them back. But they say since they undocumented, it's hard to track all the crimes they doing, all that other shit that they talking about. You feel me? But I can say what the fuck motherfuckers was saying. I did a little bit of research on motherfuckers talking about how the immigrants be taking people jobs. Now, I personally wasn't really understanding it, but then when I started to think about it, bro, the reason why they able to pay people less for low-end jobs, like the reason why minimum wage ain't gonna go up is because immigrants. If immigrants keep on coming up in here trying to just get any money they can to get by, why the fuck would they raise the price up when they know they could just get an immigrant to work for cheap? You feel me? And not everybody just getting cheap pay, because it's like, nigga, it's either you gonna accept this shit or we gonna get the immigrant that wanna take any fucking thing we give him. You feel me? And now they ain't gonna raise shit. They ain't finna raise shit because there's so many immigrants working for low. I don't feel like they taking the jobs. I just feel they accepted the jobs, and that it's like, nigga, man, we ain't finna pay y'all niggas. We can pay them, and they gonna work harder too. They gonna work harder too at the end of the day. But it's like, damn, bro, what we don't want to work hard. We is not trying to work hard. We just want to live a peaceful life, get money. You feel me? Now we gotta work hard because we competing with them, and they really working hard. So it's like, damn, now we gotta work hard and shit, bro. Or we gonna lose to Miguel and shit. Like, this shit real life be crazy out here, bro. I ain't go back to you. That's what I'm saying. Now we gotta work hard as shit because these niggas wanna work hard. Now they looking at us the wrong way, like, yeah, bro, we ain't for that. Fuck it. Miguel said he gonna work for motherfucking $8.25, and this nigga doing a full shift, no complaining, on game. Folks damn near don't even know he could get overtime pay. He just working, he just doing it. That's what the fuck they want in this bitch, on game. Real deal, I ain't gonna bap to you. Motherfucker, that I don't be tripping on it. I just be like, shit, that's why the pay ain't gonna be up. Even with motherfucking you gotta think about it. With gig work and stuff too. That's really have the biggest like effect. Like lots of Americans and stuff, because I be looking at the gig work and stuff. Lots of people just be getting in with it because that's the only thing they can take. And now the gig work just get worse and worse because it's like it's just oversaturated now. Like really everything, like people just look at me personally, like I say, I don't really care because it's like I'm not working, you feel me? But I also look at it from the people that is working point of view. I'm looking at people struggling and shit, and it's like, nigga, they struggling because, nigga, they don't got it. Boy, it ain't gonna get better, gang. If we keep on giving people work, it ain't gonna get better for us. Real deal. You gotta understand, bro. You making someone else's life easier is gonna make your life worse in the long run, to a certain extent. You feel me? And that's just that's just how it's gonna be with anything. It's just gonna be pros and cons with it. You feel me? There's gonna be pros and cons with it. But I personally feel like when it comes to like working shit, I feel like really the people that work the minimum wage job, like the no skill set jobs, cause like construction, that's different. You feel me? But I'm talking about just like for the lower working class people, you feel me? They life is not gonna get no better if immigrants keep on coming up in here. It ain't gonna be no way because it's like shit. They're just gonna have to get better. With they get work harder to get a better job and shit. But it's like, nigga, I know I ain't gonna pay nobody. I know for a fact, real deal, bro. If I'm a business owner, why the fuck would I hire an American when I could pay someone that's want to work 10 times harder and I could pay less? Why the fuck would I hire an American? And any business person gonna think the same way. That's what a logical business person gonna think. So everybody be like, yeah, the immigrants this, the immigrants that. Yeah, that they will take your job. Like it's like, you feel me? It's oversaturated. Of course, you feel me? Everybody gonna have a job. Like that's common sense. Everybody gonna have a job. But when it come oversaturated, it's less pay. That's why more people struggling. You feel me? Because it's so many people working now. They gonna hire everybody. They're gonna hire everybody. You feel me? So niggas is out here working hella shifts and shit for low ass pay. Hella shifts. Like niggas, I know niggas spending their whole life, whole day just working, bro. Real deal. It's sad as fuck. But niggas spend their whole day fucking working. Because it ain't, you feel me? Like, yeah, you can find you could get some shit, but it's like, nigga, you can't even survive off of no shit now. Why you think so many people living with their parents? I ain't gonna bap to you. Like lots of people, you feel me, gonna have to, you feel me? That's just how it's gonna be though. Oversaturation, bro. Just oversaturation, bro. Real deal. Even if the prices would stay low, I'll be with my parents. I ain't gonna cap construction because they asked me know how to do that shit. I feel like construction and all that shit, that's different. Yeah, bro. You gotta think about it, gang. Everything gonna be more expensive, bro. Everything gonna be more expensive. On game. Shit. Hey, sit down. Hey, in the back. Yeah. Hey, get the fuck out, gang. No, bro. No. What the? Yeah, no. Hey, get the fuck out. Hey, out. Get the fuck out, gang. That's pretty wild to just say. The G word.
Shit.
Now we was talking about immigration and shit. How I was telling them that motherfucking the immigrants and shit, bro. Like
What, the Venezuelan?
Nah, bro. I was telling them like, bro, nigga, you know why niggas like Sosa and everybody working motherfucking all these hours.
I was just talking to T-Wiz. T-Wiz talking about Sosa called him. I can't do this shit,
bro. The reason why, bro, they ain't gonna pay niggas more. Because why would they pay niggas more when Miguel, Juan, and Jesus is gonna do it? You feel me? Boy, why would I hire y'all black ass?
That's why Trump doing what he's doing right now.
Nah, nigga.
You ain't see all them
man, Trump,
yeah.
but I don't think he really doing that shit just because I feel like he got more deeper motive. I feel Trump, he be doing shit and he tell people the good of what we want to hear to get away with his deeper motives. Like he be like, yeah, they ain't just gonna let me do this shit, bro. So I gotta tell them the good and what I'm doing too. But I feel Trump got him up, boy. I feel Trump really just don't be fucking with them, gang. I think Trump just don't fuck with them, bro. But the way folks be talking about them, gang, I think he just don't be fucking with them, bro.
The way he be making this scene, they taking the jobs we want.
Bro, they not taking the jobs that y'all want. But the reason why y'all gonna work hard at them shitty jobs is because Miguel is gonna replace y'all ass real fast.
Miguel really replace for $2 less.
On game.
And I'm working for $12.50. $12.50.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Miguel on game.
Miguel go call Jesus, and Jesus go call buddy name spelled like Jesus.
Do y'all do who me? Man, I'm an unemployed black man, nigga, that live off of government assistance, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, they finna take that shit away from niggas though.
Yeah, I did that.
I ain't gonna cap to you. Low key, bro. I'm real deal kind of happy. I'm game for that that shit. That Larry Hoover.
I see what you mean, that additional reward.
The additional reward, that's the only way you're gonna get paid.
Like $700.
No, that's because it's just a trending topic. I showed you they pay more for it gotta be a searchable thing that's actually searchable at the time. Because if it's not searchable content, you just post it 9 times out of 10, you just gonna get standard reward. Unless it's like something that's super niche unique. You feel me? Like when I made a video about my Cadillac and shit, that shit they pay me more because it's like shit. It's more specific, like it's actually a specific thing, Cadillac shit.
Oh, bro.
I'm the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. Yeah, it's crazy. Most immigrants do construction jobs. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. You know, I was locked in with the Hispanics, bro, and all of them do construction, bro. Every Hispanic I know do construction. I was really doing construction with one of my homies when I was younger back in the day. His pops had the shit. He used to pay us on game. He used to be like, motherfucker, I used to go do the shit. And they used to be doing it. I'd be like, boy, how the fuck you learn how to do this shit, gang? I think it's just in their blood.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Nah, like real deal, bro. I think it's just like they genetics, gang. Like it's either like, cause look, I tried to cut grass, nigga. I can't cut grass, but then I see the Hispanics, gang. They be in that bitch spinning around with the lawnmower and shit. I'm dead. How the fuck they cutting grass like that?
You just weak as hell.
No, it's not about weekends. No, they not spinning, bro. They real life doing that shit. Boy, raw as shit, nigga.
Yeah, boy, you doing it down south. I bet you be raw shit.
Boy,
too.
them niggas hitting, them niggas not mentioning one thing, bro. My shit go to the side a little bit. Motherfucker, I'm missing a couple patches and shit.
Let it be a rock.
But I ain't gonna back to you. I hit the shit. I hit something in the shit. The lawnmower damn near shut off. I heard that. I thought that bitch broke, but that bitch started back up, bro. I hit a big ass metal thing, bro. I ain't gonna back to you, bro. I was thinking about it inside my head, bro. I was laughing at myself. I be like nothing more funnier than a black dude without a father trying to cut some grass.
Don't know what the fuck you doing.
Bro, I was like, bro, because you know it's all white people over here, so I'm like, bro, I know they looking like, look at this dude without a father. I know he don't got a father. Look how he cutting that grass. Oh gang, huh?
Not worth shit.
On gang, bro, they boy, you could tell how he cut grass. He don't got his father in his life. That's that black shit. I'm like, damn, bro. I knew how they was looking at me, bro, when I didn't know how to cut grass, bro, because I would have been thinking the same shit. Even though I'm black, bro, I'm like, damn, bro, that nigga don't got a dad, bro. Look how he cutting grass, bro.
Well, that's what they said the first time we barbecued.
That should be wild. Construction is fun, super hard and tiring, bro. But you see, Hispanics got that genetic gene called working hard syndrome. So it's like, that's why y'all good at construction, because y'all got working hard syndrome on game, where y'all just gotta work hard, bro. On game, honestly, bro, I never really seen a Hispanic that don't want to work, gang. Even if they gang banging, bro. These niggas would be gang banging and cutting grass, motherfucking doing construction and gang banging. I never see, bro. I rarely see.
I also do the electrician shit. They do all that.
Now I think the Mexicans in California though, I think they just be gang banging though. I think the Mexicans in California, I think they just, because I see them, they just be outside with hella tattoos all day. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
You not cutting for me.
Okay, I don't think the Mexicans out there. I don't know. On game, I think they might be a little different. Nah, that's what I'm saying. I never really seen a lazy Hispanic before, bro. Like, I ain't gonna back to you. Even the big ones be trying to work, gang.
Boy, they go get us, bro.
They probably ain't gonna be doing the construction work though, but they most definitely gonna have them a little job, bro.
Crazy.
The ones that be big, they probably got like a job that they sit down though. They gonna choose a job that sit down.
They can break traffic, bro. They put the cones out, bro.
But nah, they be working, bro. Really, like I said, bro. Shit, the most laziest. You already know what's the most laziest race. Though I gotta say it.
Why? How we get here? Why this racist?
I mean, it's not racist. Because you gotta think about it like this. Every race got racists.
What?
Like, look. It's not really racist, bro. If majority rules. Basically, bro, you okay to like stereotype and make an assumption off a majority.
That's a bit.
On gang, now listen, gang. Think about it, bro. Gang, I just seen 3 people like you just switch someone down, gang. That look just like you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about it, gang. Why I'm gonna think about you? You the 4th motherfucker.
I'm the 4th motherfucker.
You the 4th.
So just because them niggas look like me, you go stereotype me to be just like them niggas.
I mean, if you put on a suit, then obviously I wouldn't, nigga. That's why they tell y'all black ass to wear suits.
Whitewash. That's what it is.
I mean, nigga, you can say it's whitewash. I'm telling you the truth, nigga. Who be switching niggas down?
Nigga. I'm gonna wear all white.
Nigga,
I'm gonna wear all white.
If I look at a
hoodie,
nigga, if I look at it,
nigga, my accessory is a rope.
If I look at a hood vlog right now, bro, how many niggas gonna look like you?
Nigga, let's look up a Ku Klux Klan wall.
Ain't none of them gonna look like me.
That might be a couple.
Bro, no. Nigga.
Boy, people switching down. You look like Chucky.
Nigga.
How many other niggas?
Nigga. But I'm just telling you, it's okay to make a racist assumption.
No.
Nigga. Now look.
It's not.
Yeah. Why? Because it's like it's not racist because you understand it's gonna be racist assumptions about yourself too. You just gotta be like, shit, nigga, I ain't with that shit. Hey, look,
I ain't with that shit.
Look, I feel like, bro, nigga, it's on you to motherfucking niggas gonna know that you ain't like that based on how you carry yourself, bro. But everybody gonna assume, bro. Real deal. Everybody gonna assume like real deal. When you first see a nigga, you gonna assume some shit, and then based on how a nigga be like, hey, how you doing? Or a nigga just look at you the wrong way. You, oh yeah, that stereotype is fucking right. Or you gonna be, or you gonna be like this.
Ain't that just?
Or you just gonna be like, oh, he ain't like the rest of them.
Or maybe he's just cool, nigga. What if a cool with me? Then shit, he tweaking bugs. You feel me? With you?
What you mean?
Yeah, that's life.
What you talking about?
Folks, buddy, but yo. All right, so
nigga,
for example,
did he just fall into the stereotype there? That's why I said it's up to you for people to be like, okay, is he part of that stereotype or not, bro? That's what I'm saying. If you want to act like that, like nigga, I ain't going back to you, bro. It's on you to motherfucker. The stereotype's gonna be around, nigga. It's on you to not fit into that stereotype now, nigga.
Oh, okay, well, I fit in no stereotype. I'm gonna fit in the stereotype. How about that?
That's what I'm saying.
I want to be the stereotype.
That's why I said it's okay. That's what I'm saying. But if a nigga want to do that, I ain't saying there's no problem with it. But a nigga could assume you doing that shit though. Why the fuck a nigga can't assume that you doing it?
Because that's racist.
No, the fuck it's not.
So alright. So who would do the assuming?
Nigga, anybody.
So nigga, what if I assume back?
Nigga, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Most white people, if they assume some shit about me, I just, motherfucker, when they talk to me, they'll be like, first of all, I ain't gonna be talking like this, bro. But it's like,
shit, shut it, motherfucker. I'm gonna talk like this, boy. You know what the fuck?
No, you don't, bro. Stop bapping. Stop talking. You be bapping, bro. On game, most people, motherfucker change their tone when they be around the right person.
What's up, bro?
On game, most people change their tone because,
like I still say the same words, both.
But niggas ain't gonna be motherfucking, bro.
Yeah, but they're not finna call the police on me.
You know about the stereo, but most people, you can look at a nigga like, I feel like with the stereotype shit, bro. I know it's not motherfucking racism because, nigga, if I see motherfucking your parents, I ain't gonna think they total switches and shit. They carry themselves different. I see your black ass, what I'm gonna think. Both of y'all black though. But you, I'm gonna assume you got the switch. Wow. Is that right? You feel me? Till you start wearing the suit. Nigga, I'm just.
So what if I wear a suit and still got the switch? Nigga, now what?
Then nigga, you.
What if it's a legal switch?
Then you fucking up the game. You smart. You smart, nigga. God. You smart then, nigga.
But when I told you let's get some suits and all this, that, and third, like
I ain't wearing no fucking suit.
I'm not wearing no stereotype. You want to be?
I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you know. If a nigga stereotype, when a nigga see me, bro, and motherfucker they see my pants kind of down and shit, like this, bro. I know that stereotyping me. I know that shit.
So you walk up sagging,
nigga. If I don't want to get stereotyped, I pull up my pants.
What if they still stereotype?
Then fuck them. Nigga, I still stereotype people sometimes too, nigga. So how the fuck I'm gonna get back for nigga stereotype me? That's the problem. Y'all be lying. You know you stereotype niggas.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, I'm not. It depends.
What they look like.
Nigga, right. It depends on what they look. Everybody stereotype people. Everybody do it, nigga. You do it, so someone gonna do it to you. Nigga, everybody do that shit.
Yeah, that's just being judged. I don't fucking know, nigga. I want to end this conversation. I don't care what people get. Fucking. I'm just because it all just go end up being racist all down the line, bro. Like,
but that's why I said it ain't nothing wrong with being racist, bro.
There's nothing wrong with being racist.
Listen, because racism is not you. You gotta have. It's a difference between being a hatred racism and just motherfucking you just being assuming shit because someone race. Like I ain't gonna like for example, bro. It's technically racist for me to assume, hey, Luda, get the fuck out. It's technically racist for me to assume that just because she a dark skin, she gonna be thick. But that's what I don't know what. Most dark skins be thicker. They be thicker.
50-50. I see light skin.
Man, nah, bro. You gonna see more thicker dark skins, bro. That's what it is, bro. Bro, light skin. Bro, you gonna see some thick, bro.
Somebody say emo.
Man, show, bro. Nowadays, because everybody got BBLs and shit. Back in the day,
my one thing, like
back in the day, bro, who was the thickest, bro? Back in the day, it was the dark skin that had.
I wasn't alive back in the days.
No, I'm talking about niggas back in bro. Dark skins.
You remember when they had the little puffy afro and shit?
But dark skins always had like light skins kind of been like more petite. Now light skins starting to become more thicker because they eating motherfucking that genetically modified bullshit.
That GMO chicken.
Now I don't know, nigga, and it's like, is it racist for me to assume that she got weave in her head?
She most likely does. Well, bitches don't even wearing their natural hair.
But if you see a black woman with long hair, what is you just gonna assume that she got weave in her head? That's racist. That's racist, Dave. That's racist if you just assume.
Yeah, that shit blue press.
Bro, so when you see a Hispanic, you think a Hispanic got weave in her head?
I don't even think Hispanics with
that's what I fucking said. That's what I fucking said. You just ain't gonna assume. You ain't gonna assume that the Hispanic bitch got on weave.
See, I'm gonna think the Hispanic bitch could make tacos.
Right.
What if she can't make tacos?
That's the whole point. It's okay if she can't, but that's a racist assumption. That's normal. That's what I'm trying to say.
So where are we getting it? Where's the final shit?
Bro, basically, bro, I feel like, gang, some things of racism shouldn't be that bad.
So when you see like Muslims and then you start thinking like, oh my God, they got a blue bag. Oh my God. So what? That's not bad.
Listen, bro. Honestly, bro, that's the same way when I see a group of YNs, they got that switch.
You see a white man and his sister.
Right. I see some backwood white folks. What I'm gonna assume they probably doing some you know what, yeehaw with their family. But it's just like that's just an assumption that you just gonna make. Real deal, bro. You probably make a racist assumption every day, nigga.
How? What?
Nigga, you don't.
I just be like, these fucking niggas can't drive.
Bro, you see, you don't even know how. You don't even know you be racist every day. You don't even know you be racist every day, nigga.
Ain't racist.
Bro, you on your phone right now, you will see some shit, and then you be like, that's that white people shit. You would think it in your head and don't even do nothing. You just think it. You automatically just be like, yeah, that's that white people shit.
It depends what it is.
It depends on what it is. That's white people shit. How you know someone that look just like you ain't doing that shit? Because what?
I would have seen the video.
No, because you're racist. Bro. That's what I'm trying to say. You're racist, bro. You know, bad to you. But it's okay, bro. As long as you don't got hatred racism.
Yo, I'm not racist. Love everybody in the chat. Love it.
They said you be eating pineapple on pizza?
Yes, with chicken.
That's gay.
You gay, nigga. How's pineapple on with chicken? Nigga, it's pizza. Bread, cheese, chicken, and pineapple.
Bro, you like sweet shit, huh?
Bro,
you like that sweet shit on your pizza?
Nah, you fruit. You a fruit.
I don't eat fruit on my pizza, bro.
Oh,
I don't eat fruit on my pizza.
Bro, the pizzas be having different flavors depending on the different toppings. Bro.
Different types of fruit, huh?
Yeah, don't you eat bananas on your pizza?
No, I don't even like bananas.
The bitches on the
nigga, I don't even like fucking bananas.
Nah, yeah. Well, I remember I came to your house for your birthday party for first year.
you know I never. Your mama, nigga, I don't eat pizza.
Nah, it was your grandma. She kept the bitch like, yeah, baby.
For motherfuckers, no. I don't eat no fucking shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know I don't
eat. You don't eat Little Caesar.
I don't eat no fucking, I don't even ask for, bro, y'all eat nasty ass pizza. I don't eat pizza, bro. Y'all bogus as hell. Y'all eat the pizza.
Dang.
On game.
Bro, nah, nigga. I remember one time we went to that Vegas. I'm pretty sure you banged that shit.
Bro, I don't be, but
it depends, nigga.
I don't be with all that, bro.
So how you don't eat pizza, but you eat Chinese places?
Bro, y'all eat fruity pizza, gang.
What's wrong with fruity pizza?
You eat fruity pizza.
You eat 1-star Chinese food.
I don't eat no 1-star Chinese. Bro, I don't eat 1-star Chinese food, bro.
Let's go look at the reviews.
No, I never ate a 1-star Chinese food, bro. That's how I know you lying, bro. Talking about 1-star Chinese food, gang. Like, that's how I know you lying, bro.
I ain't know what animal that was.
That's how I know you lying, bro.
What you call it here?
Bro, that was like a 3-star Chinese
restaurant,
nigga.
No, he landed that, boy. That 1-star. Yeah, I should bring my charger. Said pineapples are nice. Of course, Otto is racist. I'm not racist, bro. I'm not racist. I'm what is it called? I don't like people that don't like me. You feel me? Yeah, bro. They saying pineapples are nice, bro. You tweaking? He said pineapple bacon pizza. Racist just mean you prefer your race. I wouldn't say all that.
General, be honest, bro. That fruit on the pizza, that's pretty wild. Fruit on pizza.
Bro, fruit on... Bro.
That's pretty wild.
Don't you eat Twizzlers?
Bro, that's ain't nothing wrong with that,
bro. Bro, Twizzlers taste like bull back, bro.
That's what real men eat.
No.
Real men don't eat that.
I don't even know how Twizzlers is made, bro.
Real man, it's made with
GMO extreme, boy.
No coochie juice.
You're nasty, man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're disgusting.
That's what it's made out of, nigga. Nah. What the fuck you gonna say now, nigga?
You're disgusting. Oh.
That's what the hoes be fucking with. Yeah, dude. Alright, bro. Talking about the screw. The screw the G video I made, bro. We must have hit the streets, bro.
Wow. Well, I made that, boy. Bro, I seen the video early, bro. I ain't gonna cap. We gotta get ready. Ready to be having this.
Man, I seen that shit. I
seen it before the blog page was posted. I was trying to zoom in and make sure, and my phone was tweaking. That video did not go up. Oh.
See that big ass centipede?
Yeah. That be big as hell. I thought it was bigger. I thought it was that plus.
I don't.
That.
Should we leave it?
What you mean leave it?
Or you gonna kill it?
Me?
I don't kill it, gang.
That bitch big as hell.
I don't kill that bitch, gang. I don't, bro. I don't, gang.
Yeah,
I don't, gang.
You ain't got nothing that could fucking. Boy, you brought some. Boy. Boy, that bitch big as hell. Oh shit, it's going towards the center.
Now that bitch gonna fall though. That's the whole thing, Otto. How we gonna do it? How we finna do it, gang? Should I squirt him? Should I squirt him, gang? Bro, you sure you gonna try to catch him, bro?
Well, you go grab the bag, bro.
Bro, he big as shit, bro.
He big as hell, bro.
That nigga must have been living in the walls for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
But this house was made in 1908, bro.
Damn, motherfucker. That's your ancestors.
Bro, big ass centipede. You know, them niggas live for years killing shit, bro.
I'm out killing shit.
Bro, they said these niggas be killing spiders and all types of shit.
So really, he really the homie.
Oh, shit. Hey, gang, shot spray him.
Yeah.
Hey.
But this ain't right.
Oh, hey, gang. Hey, gang, he running. I don't know what to do, bro. Ah! Hey, bro, the bag is in the... Hey, bro, you gotta move the bag, gang. Where he at? Where he at, blood?
There you go.
Oh, he running.
Now you right there. Wait, no, don't spray it no more. Dude. I think he had. I don't know if he did. I think he in there. I think.
But that nigga was running out at me, bro.
Real me. He said that bitch was running though. That motherfucker got 1,000 legs, but that motherfucker shouldn't put that bitch.
Bro, you didn't see that motherfucker in the corner right there,
No.
bro? I saw. I be like, bro, that shit.
Nigga, when you look, I'm like, what the fuck is you looking at? Cause you look like you start typing shit and niggas start fumbling for the flashlight. What the fuck you looking up? What?
Nah, bro, because I tried to turn my flashlight on to see if I tripped.
I see your ass. You hit bitch typing.
I didn't, because I'm looking. I'm like, bro, is that a crack on the wall?
Yo.
And then I'm like, bro, nah, that's a big ass motherfucking centipede, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Yeah, that bitch was.
That nigga was alive for a good minute, bro. That nigga was living for years, bro. He crazy. His life just went out just like that, bro.
That's fucked up.
That nigga probably been here for years, gang.
Right, boy. You know how many spiders you just saved your ass from? Flies, all type of shit.
Damn, bro. Folks, I know he been eating good, bro. He was killing shit, gang.
Well, he had a family to feed and come back to you bogus as hell.
Bro, that nigga got you running, bro, towards, bro. That shit crazy, gang. That nigga fell all the way down.
If he would have failed and just went in the vent, he would have lived. But he started trying to come over here and shit. Tweaking.
Bro, that shit made my body feel weird, gang. I feel tingly, bro. And that nigga had hella legs, bro. And these niggas just be chilling in nigga walls and shit, bro. These niggas only pop out at night, bro. These niggas only pop so nigga, they be chilling during the day, bro.
They talking about 2 niggas, 1 centipede, or 1 man, 2 jobs. Yeah, no, that shit is crazy. Them bitches do be having hella legs, boy. Hella.
Nah, roaches is motherfucker. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now roaches, that's a whole different thing right there. I deal with a centipede over a roach any day. The centipede, motherfucking, them niggas actually cool, bro. They say them niggas really just be killing spiders and shit.
Yeah, only go come near me.
Shit, I feel like they really be trying to stay out the way, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like they just be saying centipede. You see the centipede, he was just in the wall, just cooling over there for a good minute till we turned on the light. Then folks got to move it.
Fuck all that. I don't want you start calling my ass. I don't hear that. I'm young. That's the over with, boy. It's not Kaniki, whatever the fuck that nigga got.
Folks guess all your dreams, gang?
Yeah, boy, I'm in this bitch. What the fuck is... Boy, I'm thinking... Nah, then he start pulling the lock because he locked in. Yeah, I'll lose my mind. I don't know how I beat the fuck out of his ass. Wow.
I remember a centipede crawled on me one time.
Really?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was sitting up against the wall, bro.
That's how it go. That's how shit get on. Yeah. I done hear shit get on me. I don't know if I sit up for peace though. Yeah. Well, it'd be worse when you feel some shit crawling on you.
That's why I felt crawling, and then I smacked my back.
Legs.
it was tickling, bro. It was tickling, gang. And then I what the fuck? I smacked it. I seen the nigga fly,
bro.
What the fuck?
Oh, see, bro.
Oh no, gang. That fucking. Bro, I never set up against the wall and the floor again, bro.
Nigga traumatized. That's how that be, bro.
And you see the nigga folks only be up on the walls and shit, bro.
Yeah.
They don't be really, you ain't gonna, you feel me?
I hate bees, folks. But yeah, no, them niggas.
And the centipedes, they don't even be attacking niggas for real. They just creepy.
It's creepy. Yeah. Bro, I don't know, it's them or earwigs. Well, ain't they the same thing, basically?
I don't know what the fucking earwig is.
They just like centipedes, gang. They look just like a centipede. I think they just got like less legs, but it look just as many or some shit. I don't know, bro. It's disgusting, bro.
That nigga was big as
shit. Nigga, that could have been. Oh, yeah.
That nigga was big, because it's like, bro, he stood out, bro. It's like that nigga couldn't even hide, bro.
Yeah, boy. It was just a big ass
shadow.
Yeah. Oh, damn. What is that?
You know, folks big when it's a whole fucking shadow, bro.
That was his shadow, boy. I thought him in the shadow was. Nigga, I was like, damn, what the fuck is that? The shadow here looked like it was part of him. Shit. Not the way it's supposed to. Man, boy, that shit crazy.
You ain't got no tobacco put in that?
Yeah. That's I lose. Yeah, that's something. That's a car. You got some empty shit?
Yeah, I ain't
Shit, nigga, what was that shit you was trying to react to yesterday, but you couldn't find? That game.
Oh, you talking about Dale Crane gas?
Yeah. Trying to react to it?
Yeah, I'll show you Dale Crane gas. Well, cause Surge wanted to act like he couldn't tell me that shit. these niggas want to be showing out and shit for the females.
Yeah, Shady. Papa Squat.
You see, they was just showing out. Yeah,
she got a good cleavage. Oh my god.
Like, bro, they was just saying anything.
They said don't play with Wasp. They like young nigga bugs. Well, Wasp is fucking evil. I hate them niggas.
Bro, I think I'm clicking the tab.
Sorry, bro.
I was clicking the tab button so much, I think I fucked it up.
Bro.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Shit, that shit.
Oh, just from all the times you be making videos?
Yeah, when I be clicking this bitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be tweaking.
I ain't gonna tap. I think your shit.
I could tap it still.
Yeah, you could just touch it, like not even press in.
No, that's how I've been doing it.
Welcome
That's
to
how
the
I've
street.
been doing it with this shit, but it's like I had to press it, but I'm damn near just gonna get a mouse and shit.
Yeah, bro, you need one. Get a Bluetooth one. Or shit, probably a plug-in one.
Cause the shit still work. It's just cause I could press this shit right now.
Might need some more outlets though.
Hello, everyone.
And it work. It's just motherfucking certain areas.
Mm.
That bitch, you feel me? Cause I press it down in the same area. Like if I press it in a different area, it's down there. Cause I can still use it.
Yeah, no, that shit. Yeah.
Nah, bro, I ain't smashed, bro. But I could use this shit touchscreen, so I can touch it.
Oh yeah, I'm forgetting your shit touchscreen. But yeah, bro, you'll need a one of them ports to add some old fucking.
I got one of those already, bro.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
I had that shit right here, bro.
Bro.
That is, you feel me? But I really just got this wireless charger. I don't gotta have this shit plugged up. I can have a wireless charger plugged in.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had the wireless charger.
That's the only thing that's plugged in right there.
Yeah, it should be decent because your phone, the chat right there.
No, but I could still have it right there and shit because the cord can reach and shit. Well, I ain't gonna back to you. It's top secret, bro. I don't do nothing with nobody. I'm still a virgin.
Just like Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, Serge, bro. I'm in the virgin for 23 years, gang.
The nigga said 23 years. Oh, that's rigid.
Finally figured out how to get this bio shit back, bro.
You said the bio shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you talking about what? Well, that's an influence. Why?
It's TikTok.
Fuck that, boy. Some nigga apps don't even.
Nah, well, this shit just like how I click it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's what these. Oh, bro.
This shit, cause you go click. What's on that?
Got my shit. My shit.
Yeah, that shit go.
I'm gonna straight to it, but wait, once you click one of them, them bitches don't even work.
What you use the stats?
Hell no, that shit was infused.
That shit shut down.
Yeah.
But I told you they started a new
Yeah.
they're starting a new shit.
Yeah. I just wanted $30. I had up on that.
I mean, it still work. It's just the surveys work.
The survey.
And one app actually still work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm most definitely. Yeah, because I know.
Because this
I
is
use
from there.
fucking work. Okay. I was trying to use. Hey.
That's what I use for stat. I use this one. This is stats.
Bro, yeah, I see that.
But I ain't gonna cap. I think they flag your shit like when people keep on tapping your shit too much over time. They flag it.
Cause once you got a lot of traffic going through that shit, it's just like with videos.
I ain't gonna lie, I paid for this link earlier though because nothing wasn't working for me. But it's a free trial.
Okay.
So is you a virgin, bro? I was lying.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that though, Serge. But
what would Quagmire tell him?
Quagmire gonna tell you go get some big booty, you know, thick shit. Go experience some go experience the best of the best. Don't settle for less though. Don't settle for mediocrity.
Man, Otto said he like his cat cold. That put man
What
cold.
the fuck does that even mean?
You put ice up in it.
You're a freaky ass nigga.
In
her. Whoa. Yeah, this nigga.
I don't think he like his roast beef cold. What is you talking about?
Crazy.
Cold roast beef.
Yeah, I don't like it room temperature. Why the fuck roast beef? You're.
Oh man. Sack Chaser, where you been at, gang? You must have been in the streets gang banging, bro. That's really strange. I was smoking on shit.
What, this year right now?
Yeah, that was it. I was gonna finish that shit to you. I ain't gonna back to you.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Because if it was that, it was that ABC.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nigga, for me, I thought it was awesome. Get ABC.
That's why I asked you that. ABC, right?
Bro. Yeah.
Cause motherfucker, I started getting out because no one else asked for that shit.
Oh, what, the ABC?
Yeah, I told him, I was like, I don't think he feel it. Like, you know, they been full fight, man. But you is, I was like, yeah, they gonna be mad. They gonna be mad. They gonna, well, what the fuck, man? I think, man, they gonna, yeah. And it's not a bad smoke decent, but it's just like, nigga smell that shit. Nigga open up that fat they boy, what the fuck is this shit, bro? That's that dog diggity dog. What you talking about, bro? Otto a virgin. Otto said he been a virgin since like 3 he was a virgin.
What the how since 3? What about the previous 2 years?
He said you said you wasn't a virgin when you was 1 or 2.
Cause I was fresh out the coochie. Huh?
You said you became a virgin at 3.
How the fuck do you become a virgin?
Because you got baptized at 3. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. True.
But hey, you know people in the UK, like the babies cry British.
How the fuck they cry British?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro, because your baby gonna cry American.
Fuck they gonna what? Yeah, I fall off my fucking life.
You see? Don't steal it, bro.
Hell, one at the crib.
Whoa. Y'all talking about that, man. Serge could go get some play if he want it, bro. It's easy to get some play, bro. You can go nail a B-dub right now, gang. Real deal.
BBW. Not the SSBB.
Go nail the B-dub, gang. Hey, Otto, we got more shit for you.
What, bro? Shit, what? You talking about that shit? Hell nah.
Got more shit.
Well, I ain't trying to try that shit. What the fuck is this?
Okay, nigga.
Rib button.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm fucking just grabbing shit off stores, huh?
Nah, that's that UK shit. More UK
Boy,
shit.
this motherfucker said made from 100% recycled plastic.
Nigga, that's healthy, nigga.
Nigga, what? And then it said rich in vitamin C. How?
Nigga, you gotta tell the people what you think of their drinks. I tried.
Who drinks is this?
That's UK.
UK. All of these UK?
All these UK. This is from motherfucking Scotland.
Oh yeah.
This Scotland. These all I think from like London. Ain't these from like where y'all from? On game. Yeah, because this shit don't say Scotland. That shit say Scotland. This shit just say UK.
Well, that motherfucker look bogus.
But this Lucas A.
Oh, that shit like.
But a nigga motherfucking, I seen a video of a nigga stealing this shit, bro. On the video.
You know, yeah. That motherfucker like. You pour this shit out. Use that shit as your mercy bottle, boy.
Bro, gang, you gotta drink some of that, boy.
Man, I need a second for that shit.
You need this ASAP, bro. The UK people said they need your opinion.
Yeah, shit crazy. But why you don't be clipping your shit, for?
I don't clip it because Jesus gonna clip my shit one day.
Man, no, for me, that's crazy. I don't think Jesus watched YouTube.
It's most you do.
Yeah, nah.
A B-dub 250 an hour, bro. You don't pay for the B-dubs, bro. You don't pay for the B-dubs, bro. You just have the B-dub pull up. And you get jiggy, bro. So just nail the B-dub. Call it a day. That's all, bro. Shit, if you want to wake up, nail the B-dub again, bro. You see, situations that you in right now, sir, just call nail a B-dub. On game, that's all. Just get you a B-dub and shit. Get you a B-dub, gang.
If I B-dub, you know what we be the
The super subatomic. No, I can get a slim B-dub. Man, bro, you might.
That's what we need.
Man, you might gotta get the big B-dub, gang.
Oh,
You might gotta get the big one. If you get the big one, gang, sometimes some people gotta work their way up in the industry, bro. You can't just be off the bat. Oh yeah, woo wop the bam. I'm finna give me a slim B-dub. You gotta get you the big B-dub, then you work your way up. You feel me? You never know. You might make your B-dub skinny.
Oh wow.
Real deal, bro. You don't even know, bro. It's so many females that used to be B-dubs.
You might look at a skinny bitch turn into a B-dub. Oh, that niggas I would be up. What niggas was preaching about everybody racist. It's okay.
135 to 155. I was thinking about probably about 200 to 300.
Y'all, let's start this video show. Well, not 100 to 150. Just fuck them numbers, huh? 200.
200. Like, I feel like 200, that's like the B-dub size, bro.
Real B-dub.
Cause you gotta think about it, gang. Nigga, how can a B-dub be your weight?
That ass.
No, bro, that ain't B-dub, bro. That's just a thick bitch shit. Bro, you can't beat a B-dub if you don't got a belly.
You like the belly on her, don't you?
Yeah, they gotta tuck that shit in their penis.
Yeah,
no. You know how the bitches get their leggings pulled over their belly, and it's like the coochie belly.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's about I still
Nah,
I'm going on my way, bro.
Nah, bro, that's what you gotta go get, bro. You see, KB said he nailing that, bro.
Yeah, then you got ass. Then she got a fupa. Her stomach bigger than her.
What if
What's up, bro?
But what if her stomach the same size as her ass?
Yeah, bitch, lay on her stomach. Fuck it. Shit, fuck it. If it's 50-50, fuck it. As long as it's not 60-40 or.
What if her stomach bigger than her ass?
Nope. Not doing that, bro.
And she walk it's like her stomach poked out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, with that. Her stomach poked out.
I don't think so, big dog.
I think you gotta get you feel me, that nice little 300 pounds of pleasure. Okay, the 300 pounds of pleasure. No cheeks, straight just pleasure in the belly. Okay. Americans think UK is sweet. They not like that for real. But today, we finna find out the hard way. He finna find out the hard way. Luckily, you ain't gonna find out the real hard way, because if this guy seen you in person, it's not gonna go good for you. You probably ain't gonna believe me till you see what's going on, because y'all be thinking it can't get like that for real, but it can get like that in the UK.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content. Today we will look at one of the most ruthless criminals to ever exist in the UK criminal.
Yeah, bro, him.
What's his name? One eye?
Nah, that's Dale Crane, bro.
Why his eye?
Dale Cragen, I believe that's his name. That's the guy that I'm saying. He the biggest gangster in the UK. On gang, he would real life do that to anyone that stepped foot in his way.
Criminal underworld. A man who murdered 4 people. During his revenge attack, he took the lives of a dad, a son, and 2 female police constables.
He was not playing that shit. That was before or after he had the one eye?
Nah, I think he did that when he had the one eye.
Dale Cregan was born on June 6, 1983, to Paul Cregan and Anita Marie Cregan at Tameside General Hospital. His father was a tool setter. The middle of 3 siblings, he had an older brother and a younger sister. Eventually, his father would leave his wife to raise their 3 children and would marry a policewoman who worked for the Greater Manchester Police. Mr. Cregan began dealing cannabis when he finished his schooling at Littlemoss Secondary.
That's crazy that that they really he out here crashing out, unaliving police, and his stepmama was a police.
Revenge. Boy, I hated that.
He'd crash out
and
for
would
real.
eventually graduate to selling cocaine in his 20s. He would also get into regular fistfights with other local boys, including the nephews of David Short. He claimed to have lost his left eye in the fight in Thailand. However, the authorities believe it was lost during a fight with other gangsters in the UK. During examinations, police confirmed that it lacked any scarring that would come with being punched hard enough to break an eye socket. His distinctive look would be what helped identify.
So that means it had to get like scooped out or something, bro?
Oh no, scooped out, a bullet pierced only the eye, a knife, or
bro, but it would have had to be surgery or something. That would have been documented inside the hospital. If he got shot inside his head, bro, and went through his eye, bro, I think it would have did more damage, bro, than just him having a missing eye.
A little weak 22 that already went through something and went through 2 layers of glass. I don't know, bro.
I ain't gonna rap to you. How did he lose his eye?
After his first 2 murders of father and son David Short and Mark Short. While his official occupation was plasterer, Mr. Cregan was raking in upwards of £20,000 a week as a cocaine dealer and one of the local top dogs in the industry. He was spending lavish vacations in Asia and around Europe, flying business class back into the UK. He drove a Mercedes 4x4 ML and would make almost 200 calls a day related to drugs dealing. He would amass a collection of 10 guns, including a submachine gun. Mr. Cregan would also have a son with Georgia Merriman at the age of 24. They lived in a flat in Droylsden, less than a mile away from David Short's home.
First 2 hats.
It started with an associate of Mr. Cregan punching David Short. The Atkinsons and the Shorts had been rival local families after Leon Atkinson decked David Short because the man had been glaring at him. From there, spats and small fights broke out between the 2 families and their accomplices. The back and forth continued and escalated to Leon's father having his knee blown off in a local pub. David Short had blamed the Atkinsons' right hand.
I ain't gonna back to you, bro. They blowing out people's kneecaps, bro.
Why?
I ain't gonna back to you. They shoot you in your kneecap, bro. You ain't gonna be able to walk. What would you do, bro, if someone just kneecap you? Hey, don't y'all call it kneecapping out there?
I'm gonna have them I don't know. My legs ain't go bend, but I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna do the look.
Alright, bro, don't get kneecapped.
And man, Mr. Cregan, for an attack on him when he was riding his bike and had a knife pulled on him. The 2 families reached an uneasy truce in 2008 when the 2 heads of the family shook hands and attempted to ease the rising tensions, but it would all fall apart only 4 years later. Teresa Atkinson had been at a
bro, they shook hands and they thought everything was just gonna be better now.
Yeah, that's 4 years is a long time.
I mean, 4 years is pretty good, bro, but I would have known they gonna crash out again, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna rap to you. They was just beefing with each other, kneecapping each other and stuff, bro.
Kneecapping each other is crazy.
Pub when she got into a row with a...
Can you even replace your kneecaps, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Can you get a new kneecap when you get kneecapped? I mean, you could probably get like a metal knee. I don't know, bro.
Member of the Short family who slapped her. Promising to get her boys together for revenge, she called her son Leon Atkinson, who then contacted Mr. Cregan, starting a domino effect that would have deadly repercussions. A mere 12 days after Cregan was called, Mark Short, 23, the son of David Short, was out for a night drinking with his father and some friends at the Cotton Tree pub. They had been playing at a snooker table before the group of 3 men clad in all black burst in, brandishing guns. The men opened fire, peppering Short and his friends, and fled into the night, leaving Short's father and the stunned pub patrons to try and stabilize the young men. Mark Short would die that night in his father's arms, and 3 of his friends were left in critical condition. The police had...
They blinking at the local bar, bro. I ain't gonna bab to you, bro, but like, when I see stuff like this, bro, I low-key get kind of happy, bro. Why? Why, though? Because it ain't just black folks doing this.
Wow, that's great.
I ain't gonna bab to you, bro, because everybody be trying to act like it's just black folks crashing out.
Yeah.
So now we gotta show people what Dale Cragen got going on.
Trouble at every turn while trying to find the killers. The pub had been a well-known spot for those who dabbled in illegal activities, and most of the witnesses, including David Short, refused to tell anything to the police. Even if no one was speaking to the police, they were still speaking, and rumours flew around who the culprits were. Eventually, Dale Cregan was identified, along with 2 of his associates.
Let's be real, bro. It's not gonna... Come on, bro. He missing the eyebrow. I'm pretty sure anyone could identify Brody. Unless
his face looks strong.
He said he got a strong face. But the crazy part about it, sometimes it looked like he got a black eye.
Yeah, it looked black for sure.
But he missing the eye. It's just black.
So, like, what does he have in there?
That's just the eye socket itself. Just the eye socket. He don't got nothing up in there, bro.
Like, we just can't see, like, how deep it goes. Like, he could stick a finger in that little black.
I'm pretty sure it, like, closed up at a certain part, bro. But it's like, yeah, it's up in there. Ain't nothing up in there.
Luke Livesey and Damian Gorman, known as Scarface. Mr. Cregan was arrested in June of 2012 at the airport after returning from a trip to Thailand. He would later be released on bail due to a lack of evidence and would disappear for 5 weeks. With Mr. Cregan on the prowl once again, the woes for the Short family weren't over yet. Despite the Greater Manchester Police issuing David Short 3 warnings that there was a threat to life and he needed to be careful, but it wasn't enough. On August 10th, only a couple of months after the murder of his son, David Short was unloading his car when Mr. Cregan and Anthony Wilkins, a friend of Mr. Cregan, jumped him, and he was chased by his attackers into his house, where he was caught and beaten. A gun was pulled on him and he was shot, but that wasn't the end of it. To complete his...
Bro, so they just slid on his son. They came back for the pops. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He the most dangerous. All the other UK people, they ain't as dangerous as Cregan, bro. That's why I was trying to tell you. Cregan is the one that you got to know about, bro.
It sounds like they need to learn some defense.
I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. With Cregan, you got to learn a lot of things, bro.
His revenge, the attacker threw a grenade into the room holding David Short, ensuring that there was no way he could make it out alive.
There would be no peace. Well, first of all, threw a grenade at my house. He lived after this. He got shot. He got beat, shot, and a grenade. This is narcotic, bro. It would be no peace out.
Bro, I just told you, bro. You don't know. I told you there's a lot of things you ain't gonna be able to expect.
Grenade is used on me. It ain't no peace, bro. It's either me or him.
I don't think you gonna be alive.
Yeah, a grenade to take one grenade to take a whole house.
Yeah, bro, it's over with, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro, it's over with, bro.
He ain't leaving.
No, he ain't leaving. No, it's over with for bro. I ain't gonna back.
They knew what they was on, bro. They came with a gun. They came with a pipe and a grenade. Bro. They didn't even start off with that nigga. They beat him, bro.
Oh, I told you, bro. That was my erection, bro. I see deal, bro.
Again. It didn't take long for the police to connect Mr. Cregan to the scene of the crime. After the murder, he had been seen on CCTV chucking a grenade almost absently at a passing house, proving the man had access to explosives and hadn't been afraid to use them. He wouldn't be found for another 5 weeks. The use of explosives had the Greater Manchester Police rightfully...
A grenade, boy. What, bro?
I ain't gonna bad. He most definitely looked like he be on that type of timing, though.
Bro, yes, boy. He pulled that grenade out his eye socket, bro. I would never trust. Boy, I can't do no business, no nothing, boy.
Hey, bro, that's crazy.
On high alert, and they declared Cregan a threat to national security. Not only did his use of explosives make him dangerous to the public,
put him on TV.
But the police identified over a staggering 100 individuals who were possibly at risk and needed protection. A reward was posted of £50,000. But with the Olympics in full swing on television, it was hard for police to convince the news to run bulletins with Mr. Cregan's image, even with the addition of a monetary reward for information that could help capture Mr. Cregan wasn't enough to gain useful information. It wasn't long before they received reports of friends of Mr. Cregan ripping down the reward posters and threatening those who may have shared information with the police. With the double homicide of father and son, it wasn't hard to keep people hushed. It turned out that the police wouldn't have to wait for witnesses to come forward. Mr. Cregan was already putting his plan into motion and would double his body count.
Wow, okay. Yeah, he just, what is he? what is his
September
purpose?
18th.
Like, well, I want to know his life goal for like the end. Like, what?
Bro, just a crash. He
Like, why is he doing this? Like, it's just because they families got into it and did he lose out of them? Or, like,
I mean, he got into it with them, but
so there's just reason enough to just make the son. Wait, the pappy was holding his son died. Then they still him. Pappy whooped him, shot him, and then threw a grenade at his. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, bro, and it get worse, bro. It just keep getting worse, bro. Dale don't stop, bro.
2012. Police dispatch received a call from 30 Abbey Gardens in Mottram. It seemed routine. The caller claimed that a rowdy teenager had thrown a slab of concrete through the man's back window, and he wanted officers to come and check it out in case the culprit was still in the neighborhood. Two constables, Nicola Hughes and Fiona Bone.
He bogus as hell. This nigga a mastermind, boy.
I ain't go back to you. First of all, bro, let's talk about how women don't need to be police officers, bro. I feel women don't need to be police officers, gang. I feel like personally, bro, because look, bro, you see, bro, you call them, listen, just think about it, gang. Just real deal. You called the police because what ideal pulling up to your crib with Bob's, and these are two they sent. This is who they sent to your crib, gang. I'm just saying, bro. How would you feel? Right? You like, oh yeah, gang. You go see, gang.
Now I don't agree with how you started off the sentence, but yeah, I would be mad if he come to my crib and these two that show up, yeah, I'm pissed. But I'm running.
But attached to a routine check. But what happened was anything but routine. The day before, Mr. Cregan had taken the family that resided at the address hostage. The family included the parents of a young daughter who were forced to bend to the man's whim. The father was even forced to go to work to prevent suspicions arising, under the promise that something terrible would happen to his daughter if he didn't.
What did they just say?
They forced, so basically he kidnapped them and he made the father go to work. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm gonna pop your daughter if you do anything weird. Just go to work, act like everything normal, and come back here.
That's crazy. I thought he said some other weird ass
shit. Nah.
Later, the family would recall the bipolar nature of his behavior and how he would shift rapidly between normal conversation and threats of murder. He even forced him to cut his hair and trim his beard for the impending arrest.
You smoke him or you move far away and change your everything.
Yeah. Hughes and Bone went to the door at 30 Abbey Gardens and knocked. When the door opened, Dale Cregan had been ready and waiting with his gun. He fired 32 shots at Hughes and Bone, with at least
32 shots. Both of them officers.
Yes, folks. And this is why we said, bro. And you know what's crazy, gang? The UK people, all of them don't got guns. But then people like Dale Craig got the 30.
Wait, they police don't got guns.
They pulled up without no guns. They didn't have no guns. Oh. Because they didn't say it was an armed threat. If they don't say it's an armed threat, they ain't gonna send the armed police.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Well, they sent 2 casualties, 2 victims.
Yeah, bro. They had a taser, pepper spray, and a bat time game, and Dale had the 30.
What, boy? You ain't even got a knife. That's not even a knife to a gunfight. That's accessories and tools. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. And you see people say they don't got. You see, I don't even see the UK drill members with this type of stuff. He got the 30.
Yeah, they say he let off 33 shots at both of them.
He let out the full 30, bro.
8 bullets hitting each target. 3 went into PC Fiona Bone's head, who had attempted to deploy her taser when she realized what was happening. When he was finished shooting,
bro! Yeah, nah, boy. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. They don't get like that, gang. And it was.
Now I was gonna say you was wrong for what you said about they don't need no women officers, but I don't think no women officers want to deal with this. So
I don't think they, bro. Honestly, I feel women don't need to be dealing with that type of stuff. Firstly, if they going up, first men is just automatically stronger. Now, if you're going up against a crazy man like Dale, bro,
33 shots and a grenade. Boy, it's over with. Boy, I don't think strength go matter.
And then you heard it. They said she tried to deploy her taser. She tried to deploy her taser while he up at the 30.
Yeah, boy, no, she wasn't shot, boy. She hurt them. Boy, they talking about he hit her 3 times in the head while she was trying to deploy her taser.
Yes. But this why I be like, bro, the UK police, I want to feel safe out there. They be like, oh yeah. They be like, oh, crime don't happen in the UK. But then people like Dale is this.
He got an armed supply of grenades, over 10 guns, and an SMG. He ain't even used the SMG yet, bro. Bro, no, boy, he an armed militia by himself.
That's why I be trying to tell them, bro. They be like, oh yeah, you could be cool. I be like, bro, you need to have your blick everywhere, bro, because it's people like Dale out here, bro. Dale just cooling right now. You think it ain't another Dale that's out the UK?
Well, at this point, boy, you need that shield I was talking about.
A shield ain't finna help you against a grenade, bro.
You try to hood, jump back, hood. Oh, you gotta.
Bro,
I don't know, bro. You need some, bro. It's better than facing that. It's just point blank at your face, bro. Bro, this eye gonna be over here. Oh, bro, my mouth gonna be right.
You gotta think about it. They'll be popping them first before he throw the bomb, bro.
Overkill. That's crazy.
Mr. Cregan threw out his signature, a military-grade grenade, which landed next to them on the sidewalk. Fiona Bone was pronounced.
God, bro. They got special moves and ultimates and shit, bro. Nah, bro, this wiki, bro. Bro, oh my God, bro. Bro, who gave him the grenades, bro? Did they think he was gonna use them like this?
I mean, I don't know what. I mean, I'm pretty sure if a dude with what I asked for Bob, he don't got no good intentions with him.
Don't say be worried, bro.
He don't. I said he don't got no good intentions. Dude with one eye.
I mean the boom boom.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Come on now. If anyone trying to get that type of stuff, like, bro, why did you try to get that? But someone with one eye,
bro. Bro. They don't even got guns in the UK like that. So he getting it from their military? Like,
no, they can get blicks. It's just expensive. But you gotta think about it. It's really about if you got connections, bro. It's really about because you can have blicks. It's just everybody don't got them connections for real out there, bro.
He just plugged in, boy. Everybody just cool with one eye with you.
He locked in, bro.
You need some more?
Okay.
The 3-pack go boom boom boom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Some people just got. I feel like it's just harder to get connections inside the UK. Like it's easier for us to be able to get it. Like,
and then this nigga a pro always throwing these grenades, and what they talking about? He landed this on the sidewalk next to both of them. Boy, he calculated, bro. He
was dead at the scene, while Nicola Hughes would be rushed to the hospital and would later succumb to her wounds. After the shocking murder, there were still more surprises. An hour after committing the double homicide, Mr. Cregan turned himself in. He drove himself to the nearest police station and announced himself, where he was quickly arrested. However, panic still thrilled.
Bro, what? So I thought he was gonna like drive his car through the thing or like some crap. Like
I told you, bro, you would never understand Dale. You would never be able to understand Dale, bro.
You don't try to understand people like that. You set them up. Oh, bro.
I told you, bro, you would never know what to expect with Dale. I told you this in the beginning. You ain't gonna know what to expect.
If Buddy with the son that died would have just popped him, there would be no grenades going off at all.
Yeah, I don't think they was ready, bro.
They was ready.
Dale real life out here, bro.
He took it from step 10 to step 100.
Through the police force. Was this another trick? Did he have explosives on him again? Was his car rigged to explode as soon as another unsuspecting officer went to do their jobs?
Well,
there was a small breath of relief when none of their fears came to fruition. When Mr. Cregan was questioned on why he had murdered the 2 policewomen seemingly out of the blue, his answer was just as disturbing. He simply said revenge. While Cregan had been on the run, the police had been harassed.
Yeah, he don't even got a reason for real, but he got his own reason that nobody else will comprehend or even fathom. Well, bro, like, well, yeah, my ramen noodles were salty, bro.
His family
Like,
in an effort to find him. The man had needed some sort of retribution before turning himself in. The case garnered national news coverage, with the then Prime Minister David Cameron commenting that it was despicable and an act of pure evil. Nothing was held back when it came to ensuring that Mr. Cregan wouldn't slip away. Armed guards were posted on rooftops.
Oh, now it's an armed guard after 2 is well. Alright, bro. They have ass. Now they want to go full 100. Boy, no.
They got these guys. It's just they don't patrol the streets unless someone need to.
What the fuck are they doing?
I think they just be cooling.
They don't need they need rotational shifts, boy. Shorty them had that, boy. See, she could have. It wasn't been no deploying.
I ain't gonna bab to you, bro.
AR, boy.
Bro. If you want them to come, bro, you gotta let the police know that someone got a blick.
That's so stupid.
If you just say, "Oh yeah, I need the police to come," bro, they probably just gonna say something.
They get blicked before they could even call. They just blicked.
Bro, if the police hit a gunshot, they gonna send the armed police.
Wow. So after they hit a gunshot, they gonna make another call instead of just driving
Yeah, real deal. The police gotta call the police out there.
Okay, cool.
That's
no
why
police near. Call the other police. It ain't no police.
Yeah, that's why I be like, bro, real deal. The people that don't got no guns,
none.
Bro, the people that don't got no guns, I don't consider them police. I just say they just security that can arrest people, bro.
That's why you need to be a farmer out there, boy. A shotgun.
Talking about being a farmer.
The entrance, and scaffolding was erected for guards to stand on. His false eye was taken out and his eye socket was inspected twice daily to ensure that he hadn't been hiding anything in it. Over £5 million would be spent on security detail to ensure the police killer wouldn't be able to escape custody. Around 120 Lancashire constabulary officers were deployed daily, and even a helicopter would follow the convoy between Manchester Prison
and
Preston
they doing all of this now.
After bro, they count 4 hats.
Bro, like they just using unnecessary. They could be at better places, bro. It's probably more stuff like it's probably another deal crane, bro. Just it's not the left or right eye gone, bro. It's I don't know, boy. He got one ear gone. Just out there tweaking. They bogus, boy. And then she finna have this wig on.
The trial began on the 4th of February 2013. And would paint a gruesome picture. David Short, the father of Mark Short, had publicly denounced the killers as cowards, but quietly he had been doing some threatening of his own. He promised to kidnap, torture, rape, and burn Mr. Cregan's 4-year-old son for revenge. It haunted Mr. Cregan. He said, "I couldn't get him out of..."
To do that to someone's 4-year-old son, though, was wild for revenge.
Yes. A weirdo, boy.
But that wasn't Cregan. That's someone that nigga
got to.
Yeah, he unalived one of his peoples, and he said he would do that to Krieger's son.
Oh, wow, that's sick too. Oh, so they just playing sick games, boy.
Yeah.
Why his son? Why can't he just go get Krieger?
I think he know Krieger ain't finna get out of jail.
What that mean, boy? So you just taking the easy way out.
My head anymore.
Yeah.
I thought maybe if I kill him I can get some rest. The night that I shot David Short, I had the best sleep of my life. Mr. Cregan took the threats very seriously, as most people would, and fearing retaliatory attacks, sought to extinguish a target on the family he cared about so much. What also shocked the public and prosecution was the apparent blasé attitude Mr. Cregan took on regarding the impending murders and surrendering himself. The night before the murders of Constables Fiona Bowen and Nicola Hughes, he drank alcohol and smoked cigars while looking himself up in the news. He boasted that the £50,000 reward was rare, like taking
bro in there, bro, thinking this a game, bro. Like, yeah, that's me.
Man,
I'm on the billboards, man.
Big screens, mama. I know you see me.
That's crazy.
Well, I told you his chin not strong, but that motherfucker look kind of flat right there. His ears got it though.
Taking joy in the police's increasingly frantic search to find him. The judge inferred that Mr. Cregan had been able to see the 2 police constables had been unarmed as they approached, and had still decided to act on his bloodthirsty need for revenge. The judge went on to say, "You acted with a premeditated savagery. You drew those 2 officers into a calculated trip for the sole purpose of murdering them in cold blood." Throughout the trial, Mr. Cregan would eventually admit to the 4 murders and 3 attempted murders, the friends of Mark Short who had been shot in the Cotton Tree pub, along with admitting to the earlier grenade tossed into someone's front garden. Yet he would still attempt to plead not guilty to the charges.
I'll make his ass go in a room and throw a grenade in that bitch, boy. Man, we need one of them long ones. That bitch like 10 seconds, boy.
Which was resoundingly rejected by the court. For the murder of 4 people, Mr. Cregan was sentenced to a whole life sentence without the possibility of release. 9 other people were also on trial for charges related to the deaths of the short.
That's crazy, because normally in the UK, bro, they be giving them life for like 30 years. They gave him real life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro.
Finally, you seen somebody get for it. And he deserved that.
But only 5 were charged. When the verdicts were returned, Mr. Cregan smiled and shook hands with the other defendants. Mr. Cregan is still in jail today, where he will likely be until the end of his life. He's refused to fade quietly away into obscurity and launched a hunger strike in 2013 in an effort to be moved from HMP Full Sutton to Manchester so he could be nearer to his family. He was relocated to Ashworth Hospital, where he stayed for 4 years and boasted about the amenities he had access to, such as a snooker and tennis table, and eventually found his way back to Strangeways Prison, formerly HMP Manchester. No matter
That's because he was doing all that bragging and stuff, bro.
See, boy, I know what motherfucker did. Look, hey, right in his eye.
Nah, bro, you can't do that in the UK, boy.
See, but it was cool when he did that to them two the female.
Man, what would Batman do?
I ain't Batman.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Spider-Man makes a finish.
Bro, you see, bro. I told you, bro. He's the most savage. Now you understand why I said he the most savage of them all, bro.
That's not savage. That's barbarian.
Dale Cragen, bro. Real deal, bro.
I still don't understand his reason. He say revenge, boy.
Bro, I guess he just had problems with people, bro. He had problems, bro.
Go to therapy. Go meditate.
That's all it is. When you got problems, I guess it just.
Well, you see how many connections he got. He had better alternatives.
That's what he wanted to use his connections. I ain't gonna rap to you, bro. You gotta think about it. He's someone that want to actually put his tools to use.
That's so crazy, you know.
But it is pretty crazy. We don't condone nothing in this educational, informational documentary.
At all.
But if you watch this all the way through, I know you're messing with another educational, informational documentary. And don't forget to follow the Twitch, Also Everest. Link is in the description, man, so you never miss out on any live streams like this. 3 deal. Man, you said free deal? Whoa.
Oh, yeah, he crazy.
Bro, that's crazy, bro, saying free deal, bro. That's like, oh,
like Mr. Boom Boom Man, bro. It's tweaking.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
What up?
You know, they compare, bro to Central C.
Who?
Dale Cragen.
How? He make music?
No, they said how
Yeah.
Central C be sliding on the ops.
Yeah. I don't think he be doing that deal greatly. Well,
You said, I don't think nobody like him.
I don't think. I hope nobody doing what he doing, boy. They tweaking. They stay away from me, bro.
Nobody do that. Nobody said that. That's crazy. Yo, I trying to tie that shit up, or I'm tired.
I was tying that shit up.
Ready for your ass now. That Dale Cragen.
Yeah, crazy. The bill.
My boy.
Alright, chat. Y'all boy, I'm finna be in a minute. Y'all boy have a y'all stream, you know?
Man. That Dale Cragen shit.
Dale Cragen.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, Dale Craig, well, that nigga tweaking.
Yeah, bro. He the ultimate UK savage, bro.
Yeah, smoke it. He'll get free, but y'all let me know if he get free, but keep him away from me.
Mm-hmm.
He make stuff go boom. I don't like boom.
Gang, Dale Craig. It's crazy. We just did a video, now another video of Dale Craig pop up. They got a grenade on the thing. Dale known in these streets, bro.
Yeah, well, that was part 2, so.
Yeah. Mark, dude. They gotta let out the motherfucking dogs and shit. Mm-hmm.
But I check, y'all. I'm gone, folks. But yeah,
My boy.
I love blood.
I love be smooth. All right. I bet. Be smooth. Mm-hmm. Okay. He just slid on me real fast, you feel me? Did a little video, bro. Folks want to know about that Dale Cragen, bro. Told you Dale Cragen, folks. He known in the streets. He known in the streets. My door automatically lock. I just gotta do the top lock, but my door automatically lock. I got a deadbolt that I put up top though. You feel me? But yeah, I gotta have like I added an automatic locking door and shit with a keypad and all that shit. Yeah, I don't have to head out and shit. His ass only slid over here to smoke a blunt and shit. Real deal, folks. We were just smoking the blunt and shit. And did this little reaction to motherfucking deal. Folks couldn't he had some shit he had to do and shit. Oh man. No, he gonna bounce back on this bitch and the next shit. Whenever his ass pulled up. You said Dale having fun. Man, Dale the tweaker. Dale the geeker on game. Dale the tweaker, Dale the geeker. Man, I gotta get a motherfucking computer mouse. This shit, you blowing me. W.All no cops. He can take the grenade. Bro, that's crazy. That crazy as shit. Let these niggas out. I'm finna have to edit videos and shit. On game. But y'all niggas been on. You said he ain't no top 5. Dang. What's the word, my brother? Shit, I'm down there. I gotta hop off because I'm finna have to motherfucking let these niggas outside. Let's not do it yet. Yeah, a lot down there. That shit's like crazy. Yeah, but nah, I'm gonna check them shits. Tomorrow I'm gonna let them out and shit so they won't piss and all that shit. Okay. And then shit, depending on if I don't fall asleep, I'll hop back on live once I get done there, no matter and all that shit. I'm gonna take a shower because as y'all can see, I got the same clothes on from yesterday. I didn't take a shower or nothing. So I gotta take a shower and shit. Then if I'm still up, I'm gonna hop on live, my brethren, because it is Saturday. Well, Sunday now, but it's Saturday on game. But yeah, I'm gonna then be up to shower. Then they're gonna wake me up though. But y'all be smooth, my brothers. I appreciate everyone that tuned into the live stream, man. Y'all the real goats. And if I ain't on later today, well, I'm gonna be on later today because it's technically the next day. So I'm gonna see y'all later, you feel me? Y'all be smooth out here, my brethren.